Hello, friends, and welcome to Fightful Scraps. I'm at Joel Pearl, and I'm with some friends today for our AEW Revolution watch along. I've got Rob Wilkins here. Rob, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I am so pumped up for this show.
And of course, Gisberto's here. Gisberto, how are you tonight?
I'm good, man. I'm looking forward to this pay-per-view. It's going to be a busy night of work, but it's exciting to be excited about a wrestling show.
Absolutely. Friends, you can drop a like on the video. You can subscribe to Fightful Scraps. That's where we are. You can head over to Fightful Select, of course, dropping all the news there. You've got Alex's Sour Graps. You've got the Weekender podcast. You've got Sean doing everything under the sun over there. So go and subscribe over to Fightful Select. And if you're looking for something to do, come watch along with us. Our friends are going to be in and out throughout the evening. It's not just going to be the three of us. Other friends are going to pop in. You don't know who it's going to be, but we're going to watch the show. We're going to have a good time, and hopefully you'll come and enjoy it with us. Guys, do you have a most excited match that you're looking forward to? I'll start with you, Rob.
I am so pumped up for the obviously Moxley Omega, but like other than that, I have been clamoring for this Sting match. I just want to see what they're going to do. It sounds really interesting already with Jim Ross's voice, so we'll see how this goes.
Is he having trouble? I haven't heard that yet. I see people in the chat saying that he's struggling.
Yeah, his voice is very hoarse.
Oh dear,
very hoarse.
Gonna need some lozenges, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, or they'll.
Gisberto, what are you looking forward to tonight?
Yeah, for me, it's also Sting. The street fight. I grew up a really big WCW fan, so that 97, 98 era Sting, that was kind of what got me into wrestling. So that's the match I'm most looking forward to. Although the main event, I'm intrigued. I have no idea what to expect. Moxley and Omega had quite the match last time they did the unsanctioned match. So how do you take that even a step further? That's interesting.
Well, you saw Kenny Omega post on Twitter what the rules of the match will be. And of course, now It's become a meme and everyone's gone around and reposted the bar napkin. It's cute. I love it. I was still super confused by the end of it. I had to try and talk myself through it because I don't know about you, but those instructions didn't make the most sense to me.
No, they didn't. I think they released a more succinct version today, but I had the same issue with it.
Oh, thank God for that. I'm gonna have to go back and find out. I'm sure they're gonna post them later, but right now we've got that tag match starting. The tag championships are on the line. Jericho and MJF are on their way out, and everyone's singing Judas. Guys, did you expect this match to start first?
I didn't. I thought they would do what they normally do and start with their casino battle royale. But I'm cool with this. That match. It's going to be really hard, and I don't think it's going to happen because just based off what we saw last year in the Young Bucks match at Revolution. They killed it along with Omega and Page. So I'm really glad they're starting off with a bang. So let's go.
Yeah, hot match on the way. If you missed the buy-in, you missed Maki Ito, the surprise guest opponent or tag partner, I should say, with Britt Baker. Amazing. Did you guys expect Maki Ito? Who were you really expecting for this match?
No, I was expecting Deonna Purrazzo. I thought that's the route they were going. I didn't think they would be going with an AEW person just the way it was talked about. So Maki Ito, I know one person that was ecstatic based on Twitter, and that guy's name was Sean Ross Sapp. It was still great seeing her. Don't get me wrong. It's just it wasn't who I expected, so that's great.
Yeah.
Check out Sean's interview with her too. It's outstanding.
Oh, taking my plugs from me. Thank you.
Oh, well, go ahead and plug it.
No, that's what we're here for. That's perfect. Sean did an excellent interview with Maki, and it was done with Kayla from Joshi Vision. Sorry, from Kayla Vision from Church of Joshi, I should say. Hop on over. It's on YouTube. It's all over Sean's Twitter as well. So here we go. Introductions.
Yeah, I do wonder sometimes because I've noticed the Young Bucks have started a couple pay-per-views, being the first match. I wonder if that has anything to do with maybe them wanting to kind of get their in-ring duties out of the way and then
Go to producing.
kind of just transition and focus on their backstage work as
Yeah.
producing or whatever it is that they do.
Very good point.
That's common. I've noticed that's very common with wrestlers that also produce that. They try to wrestle first. I have like my local promotion that I go to is First Wrestling, and that's ran by Eric Cannon, who was part of the Trios of Wrestling with Cesaro and Chris Hero. So he usually wrestles first whenever he's having a show. And I asked him about that like once, and I asked him, is that why he does it? He goes, that's exactly why he does it, because he wants to produce like right away. So I think it's cool that they do that.
All right. Already they're going to start with some fireworks. Aubrey Edwards trying to hold the Young Bucks back. And now they're announcing referees for these matches. I'm a fan. Gives it that big fight feel. That's what I want. Okay, so you're a second ahead of me. That's excellent.
Yeah.
Jericho grabbing that belt.
Okay.
There we go. My feed just fell behind again. I love it. Get that, that big fight feel. You guys expecting a title change here, or what do you think?
No.
I actually am. But the thing that I thought was going to happen, and I said it earlier, I thought the Battle Royale was going to happen first, and then I was expecting Pride and Powerful to win, and these guys to win. That's what I thought was going to happen. But I do kind of think Jericho and MJF will win. I really do.
Gisberto, you think it's going to be a retention for the Young Bucks?
Yeah, I think it makes most sense for them to retain. I think there's a story to be told with them and Gallows and Anderson. I'm not sure what the intention with MJF and Jericho is, although maybe they put the titles on them and kind of keep dragging out the inner circles, unraveling. Because I think eventually it seems like what's happening is MJF's going to take over. So I don't know. Maybe they'll wait to pull the trigger on that, and having the titles on them is a way to do that.
So one of the smartest things that I'm seeing in having this match now, instead of doing the Casino Battle Royal first, is that the Casino Battle Royal may have kind of tipped the hand a little bit as to who would have won this match. Because a lot of chatter going on. You could have, we talked about it on one of my shows, that, Pride and Powerful could win, and then you can have Jericho and MJF win and then do that match again. Or not again, but get into the chatter of having those four face off in an inner circle battle. You have the Young Bucks retain. Let's say Butcher and Blade win. Now Butcher and Blade get moved up. Penta and Phoenix, same thing. There's a lot of spaces you can go, but it tells more with that Battle Royal running before the tag match.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one of the things that doesn't get taken into consideration enough with wrestling is the sequencing of the matches. Just like any great album, it matters what order you put the songs in. Pay-per-view with wrestling, the same principle. You don't want to. You want there to be like a natural flow. You want the stories to be told properly. You don't want to give anything away. So yeah, I think that's a great point you make.
I know we're going to get to it a little later, and I know everyone's going to want to talk about it. We will address the big signee. We'll get there. I don't want us to blow our load just yet. I want us to get through at least one match before we recklessly speculate ahead of the big reveal. So if you're in the chat and you're waiting for us to do that, because I know everyone's waiting for that big reveal, we're going to wait on it, okay? Meanwhile, in this match, there's enough going on. Everyone's kind of in the match right now.
Yeah, I'm like, I was watching when they had when the Young Bucks had Jericho and MJF. They had them in the sharpshooter, and Jim Ross said that it was shades of Bret Hart, obviously, but I was just noticing how different like compared to like guys like Sting and Bret Hart, like Sting has a Scorpion Deathlock, they didn't look like they were doing anything to those guys. It just looked like they had their legs folded and that was it. So it's something that I noticed, and it was weird. I guess that's all I'm just pointing out. I thought it was very weird how it just didn't look like a normal sharpshooter, I guess.
Use promo code Fightful. All right.
I was waiting
Wardlow,
for that one too.
I know. I had to wait.
Well,
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rob.
No, I was going to take a shot at myself, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going there.
Wardlow putting his wingtip boots to the Young Bucks. All right, get involved. As my screen decides to buffer a bit. There we go.
You know, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on Wardlow. Do you? I think I think he like has the look. I really do. I think the guy could be awesome. I wish AEW would give him more singles matches. I kind of want to see what else he can do.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think on that?
I'm on the fence. It's tough to say because I've really only ever seen him have the one fully the full match there with Cody when they had the cage match. You don't really get to hear him talk. He's always wearing a suit. It's doing the same kind of thing. So he doesn't really have any character really. So it's hard to make a judgment on someone when they're only given kind of one dimension.
Yeah, I can see that.
When he was signed, I remember a few people saying that he's a big guy. He was from Pittsburgh or from Pennsylvania wrestling. And as great as he is, the question was, is he just going to be a big guy wrestler, or is he going to have a lot more to him than just being said big guy wrestler? And he hasn't really had much of a chance to prove it, other than, that match with Hager actually ended up being a lot better than most people expected.
Yeah.
So,
oh yeah, right. I forgot about that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one that stuck out for me. I'm waiting for Wardlow to have more breakout moments. He can be comedic, he can be entertaining, and he can also be a great wrestler. We're just waiting to see what Wardlow is other than a body guy for someone like MJF.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Trying to find.
But that's good to know because, see, like for someone like me where I didn't have much knowledge of him prior to AEW, so I don't know what his range is or what his potential is. So to hear that makes me a bit more optimistic.
And that's a blessing and a curse at the same time, because if you're coming in, you're brand new, you have the opportunity to show off to a brand new audience.
Yeah.
So there we go. Someone in the chat saying they didn't see Wardlow, they didn't like Wardlow at first, but they see the potential now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a big deal.
It's like that quote from what was the movie? I believe it was A Bronx Tale. Nothing worse in the world than wasted potential.
Agreed. I'm watching people on the internet say that their streams are going down. I'm hoping their illegal streams are going down.
What have you been able to hear Jim Ross in the background yet?
Yeah, I can hear he's a little raspy, but he's not as bad as I thought he would be.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. Like, I know a lot of people give him, I guess, crap, and he's still entertaining. So I to me, like he brings emotion into the matches more than pretty much anybody. I mean, the Michael Cole, like he's what I like about Michael Cole and like Jim Ross is they're different. And I think every wrestling announcer needs a different style. The problem with WWE's like announcers, they don't show enough like emotion really in their calls as much. But I think Jim Ross is like one of the last ones that we'll see do that unless something changes down the road.
Yeah, you brought up Michael Cole, and I think Jeremy Lambert and I were saying on Twitch that Cole kind of got the bum deal earlier with the way the Observer Awards went. He he does a lot of really good work. He's not Yeah, I get like JR's human, Cole's a robot, but Cole also has a lot of work to do when he's on air with WWE. It's it's tough to do as we welcome in our good buddy Jeff Hawkins. How you doing, Jeff?
I am bouncing from room to room. It's so weird doing these watch-alongs because I want to watch, with the commentary and stuff. But it's like, well, I got a lot of people who want to talk. It's like, okay, cool, I'll do that.
Well, we always like to have you talk. What do you think so far? How are you enjoying the opening?
I
moments?
enjoyed the pre-show match greatly. I don't know about anybody else,
Oh yeah,
but Maki Ito is a rock star. I know she's not the greatest wrestler in the world, but she's a rock star, and I'll take that.
that's good enough for me in wrestling.
Yeah. Made me laugh.
Yeah, if you can entertain me, that's what I want.
Now,
so.
I like my comedy sprinkled through. I don't want all comedy and then like one serious thing. But her and Britt seem to work well together, so I dug that. This match is pretty good. Jericho has seen better days.
I feel like we've been saying that for a few years now, haven't we?
Yeah. I feel bad for Jim. Jim Ross should not be doing this show. He has no voice.
Yeah, I was just saying, like I feel bad, but it's not as bad as it could be, I guess.
Just waiting for him to warm up. That's all, right?
He's like Greg. No. Jericho's like Greg Valentine now. He needs that 60 minutes to warm up, and then that second hour is when it kicks in.
Now, Joel, can I ask you, because I'm on Fight 2 and my stream is froze a couple times. What exactly is happening in the match right now for you? So I know where we are.
Yeah, so I'm in between Fight and some nefarious streaming. And right now I have a pinfall attempt and MJF just kicked out.
Okay, so
I'm ahead of everybody then, because I'm watching on DirecTV. I paid for it.
So it's Matt.
How dare you?
It's Matt and MJF in the ring right now. Matt's picking up MJF.
Oh, I got Matt and Jericho in the ring, so.
Yeah. Jericho just tagged in. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, so you're like a second behind me.
We're in the ballpark. That's good enough for me.
Yeah.
That's the danger of these watch-alongs.
It happened in NXT as well.
And Matt just screwed up. Was that Nick? Nick just screwed up. No, Matt. That's Matt. Jay Cargill is in the audience.
Is she? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Taking in the sights, Jay Cargill.
Yep, she's on the heel side watching with.
Super kick to the scapula.
Jeff, what do you think? Is it going to be a title change tonight or what?
Oh.
It would be interesting only insofar as if FCU had to go up against Jericho and MJF and they lost against them, then that would be something. But I can't see it. I think I don't think there's a story to tell with them that can't be told without the belts.
Yeah, we were saying just before you got in that it's interesting that they would run this match before the Casino Battle Royal because the Battle Royal might paint too close of a picture as to the outcome of this match.
Yeah, I could see that too. I could also see a little bit of ego involved here with the curtain jerking and going in the back and saying follow that.
Yeah,
from at least one of the participants in this match, who might be Chris Jericho.
Jeez, I was told that Jericho wasn't a curtain jerker. What happened?
Well, he does have a healthy ego, though.
We're going to recklessly speculate about that shortly, I promise.
Okay.
So there's been a couple misses by the Young Bucks already.
They got a lot on their mind. Their dad's possibly still in the hospital.
Yeah, has been at Jacksonville Hospital for.
Dude, his dad is everything he is on that show and more. I did not know who their father was the first time I saw him at PWG, where he comes in driving, of course, a Corvette,
Shocker.
a loud Corvette, and just wearing things like he was a rock star from 1975. I go, who's the guy with the midlife crisis? Oh, that's the Young Bucks' dad. I went, oh, okay.
I'll shut my mouth.
I will shut up now.
Yeah, he definitely gives off that kind of aging hair metal rocker vibe.
Yeah.
He's very cool. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna say anything bad about him because he was nice to me a couple times. So I mean,
Oh yeah, totally. I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked if I found him at a Def Leppard concert.
true. Well, you might find me at a Def Leppard concert.
So
I've been to a
Jeff,
couple
so
myself.
those PWG shows you'd go to, is that at the place where they're actually like tearing down, or they did tear down?
It's gone. Yeah.
Okay.
I went to a few
Oh.
It's weird because I went to early PWG when they were
Okay.
bouncing around like the Burbank Y, and they had Armory, and they did a rec center in Los Feliz, and they were just bouncing around, and then I took time off, and then when I came back, that was when they were in Reseda every month, and and I had been to a few of the early Reseda shows when nobody was there.
Did you ever go to the Globe for those shows, the newer ones?
I have yet to go to the Globe.
Okay.
I don't see because I used to work downtown. I never wanted to go down there and come back. And this was when I was working 3:30 to noon, so that'd be a long day, just too much. And then after that, after I got the new job, I probably couldn't make it across town in time because the line is an all-day deal for a lot of people. And I just didn't have time to do that, and I just didn't want to be one of the last people there to get in, try and find a seat, all that other stuff. Although the Globe's nice.
Yeah, from all accounts, it's really nice, but it's so different from Reseda, from the way it used to be.
Yeah. It's very different.
Yeah.
Very different. Easier to get a drink though, and also easier to get air conditioning.
Yes, benefits aplenty.
There's no Legion Larry controlling.
I had somebody try to take my wallet on Figueroa Street back in the day.
Oh,
yeah.
Figueroa,
which is,
no
I guess,
joke.
not shocking for it to happen on Figueroa,
No.
from what I've been told.
No.
But it didn't
the Globe's
happen.
the Globe's in a sketchy part of town. Not there's a good part of town. But,
Oh, near falls aplenty, friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Glossed over the Tombstone pile driver by Jericho as well earlier.
maybe that was a hint for who they're bringing in. No, I'm kidding.
MJF a bit late there on bringing up.
Oh my God, there goes Wardlow.
Well, there goes that talk that I wanted to see him more. He's down.
Gosh, remember when they were turning him babyface for a while?
There's still time. How many? Yeah, it's a good question. How many matches are on the main card tonight? Is it 7 or 8?
7 or 8, I think.
Well, one's already been taped, so they won't get long. They won't go long.
Well, is it like, was a full match taped, or was it just parts?
I think it was.
I've heard.
It was probably just the parts that aren't going to be in the ring.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like it was all taped.
He
earlier
is
ones.
going. Sorry, I don't want to spoil it because I'm about a minute ahead, but
Yeah, there are 8 matches on the card, 9 if you include the buy-in.
when you see it, tell me that this guy's not coming up short every time on these things because he gets no spring in his legs.
My God, how far ahead are you if I'm assuming what you're saying?
I just got the pinfall.
Okay, yeah, you're way ahead. So we're just at the, I assume, the finish.
Yeah,
Oh, yep.
Going for the Meltzer driver.
yeah, and yeah, you're right. He did come up a little short again.
Oh, I see this.
All right. Well, I'm 0-1.
Okay, like I said, makes perfect sense. You can't invoke your family and then lose the match. God, why would you do that?
And also, I think they're gonna get SCU might win that battle royale.
How you think?
So there are stipulation that they would break up after they lost their next match does a battle royal count in that, or are they talking just
No,
straight
they're
up
talking
tag
one on
team?
one, and they've been
Okay.
playing up that they want it to be against the Young Bucks.
Right.
A good opener. A good
Mhm.
opener.
Few little hiccups, but
There you go. Got to protect Pops.
exciting.
Who's AEW's like biggest, like I guess, recruiter, or like I guess kind of like what Jim Ross used to do, like or is it one of the vice presidents, or is it? I know
I think it's
Christopher
probably
Daniels
I
does
think it's
some.
QT Marshall.
Oh, okay. I know Christopher Daniels does a lot of the dark stuff. Like he brings a lot of those guys in, but I didn't know if
They will take
but-
suggestions from just about anybody, because I know Harrington has done a bit of recruiting for them.
Yep. Well, I should have said that. I knew that too.
Waiting to see if they're going to go to they're going to throw to a package.
I can't say who I was with Chris when he was looking at one of those people that they've recently signed.
Uh,
He lives about an hour from me, and really cool dude.
oh yeah, Mookie's great. We had lunch when I was in Minneapolis for the Final Four, because I actually met him through improv of all things. And then it's like, oh, you're a
Yeah,
wrestling fan too?
Yeah, he still does that, or
Yeah.
he did until this. I don't know if he has time.
Well, the whole COVID thing's putting a hurting on a lot of improv
Yeah.
theaters.
They gave us the things for the match. Now we know
Yeah,
how
the
this main
rules.
event's going to look.
Yeah.
Here are the rules. Talking earlier that Kenny's explanation made no sense. Triple hell. My God.
All right. So what's up next here?
Tag Team Battle Royal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As I am ahead, and I will be no fun that way. I will run the car. I'm going to run the car wash for a while and go to another room. I will check back in with the gentleman in a little bit.
We will see you
Alrighty.
soon, Jeff. Thanks for hanging out.
No problem. It was fun.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find the window I'm on. There I am. Bye.
See ya. Always nice when the friends pop around.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
There will be more friends throughout the night.
Coming out first, we've got Natural Nightmares.
Oh, damn.
Speaking of QT,
So who is the big winner tonight? That's going to be the big question.
Let me see if I can
fans.
find everyone who's in it.
Yeah,
You
there's
know,
15
like, he made
teams, I think.
he made a really good point about SCU. Like I figured that I really figured Pride and Powerful were going to win, but that went out the window now for me. And now there's one surprise team, right? Or is it not necessarily announced as a surprise?
No,
I don't think
I don't
there
believe
is.
so. No.
Oh,
I
okay.
had
'Cause I thought
someone. I had someone in a chat while I was doing a video today. While I was being told that there is a surprise team, and I was sitting there saying, I don't think that's true. But basically the entire Dark Order is in this match, with the exception of like 2 people.
And -1. They should
yeah,
add
-1
him, though,
and Cole
just for
Cabana.
Yeah, that would. You know, it's like I've seen some of the videos with him and like working out with Teddy, or not Teddy Hart, but TJ. That was
TJ Wilson.
Yeah, for his age, he's doing pretty well. I mean, he
I
learned
believe it.
from a pretty good guy, I bet. So,
Chad, who do you think is going to win this Casino Battle Royal?
Well,
I see,
looking at the list,
I see Phoenix Pack here.
yeah, looking at the list, so you got 2 Dark Order teams, so Silver and Reynolds, maybe, but I think they're probably going to stick with the Hangman story, so they don't really need to be in the title picture.
There are 3 Dark Order teams.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then Proud and Powerful, they're an option. Butcher and the Blade, I don't see it. Private Party, maybe. Top Flight, unlikely. Bear Country, unlikely. Varsity Blondes, unlikely. Gun Club, also unlikely. Pac and Ray Phoenix, that could be interesting, but I'm not sure what the story is there. Although I guess you could always just a match because it's a match. You just go in for the titles. Yeah, I think SCU makes the most sense with the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
Who's out now? Is that Proud and Powerful?
It is.
Sorry, bud, but Chaos Project's not in this thing anymore. But Pac and Phoenix are. They'll be out eventually, I think.
I want Top Flight to win, but I'm biased, and I know they won't win. So
I honestly, I don't know. Butcher and Blade are for some reason on my brain for this thing. I see an opportunity to push them into the tag division, because whenever they've done these battle royals, this casino stuff, it never amounts to anything huge. Like, it doesn't amount to a big blow up match. It just is another opportunity for someone.
And that's why, like, I think to change that aspect, like what you just said, I think maybe SCU winning could actually change that. Especially like with that, if they lose again, they're gonna. Especially if they lose, so.
Oh, and there goes Allen Angels. Oh. Thought QT was going out too.
Yeah. Jim Ross is sounding better, so that's good.
He came in and out. When they were running down the card, he was on the struggle bus.
Yeah.
I like this.
These guys won't win, but I like these guys.
I thought Matt Sydal was going to be in the Face of the Revolution ladder match, because he's been saying, he said on the podcast on Unrestricted that he wants to face Darby Allin for the TNT title, that he wants the TNT title.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were going to start. I thought it was going to be Mike and Matt one time, get it out of the way so he can say he teamed with his brother, and then all speed going towards the TNT title. Oof.
Nice double team maneuvers too.
Yeah, I mean, they work well together, and that could very well be why they want to keep it going. I feel bad for commentary who have to differentiate between Mike and Matt. That's a tough gimmick.
I'm looking right now. I'm trying to see if I can figure it out here. Oh yeah, okay.
Matt wears long trunks.
Yeah.
I don't know the reason for no Chaos Project. I was just they're not in the match.
Probably
they were originally, I think, announced and then off.
They got in trouble for being on the distraction.
They got pulled.
That's what I'm going with.
It's because they got involved with Fightful. Whoops. They were on Dark last night though, and did they lose?
Chaos Project, yes.
Yeah. So let's go with that. They were on Dark, they lost, and they were kicked out because they're not good enough to be in the contendership. I would like to see Evil Uno and Stu Grayson get a shot at the titles, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for that.
You know what's crazy, like, about those? I shouldn't say crazy, but how far they've come since their like AEW debut. I remember that was like the one thing that everybody like, what was that? You know?
Yep.
And they went from that to like, now you kind of like, I kind of like these guys.
Well, they did the whole, it's the Butcher and the Blade and the Bunny and the Butcher and the Blade. That was another one that they really kind of botched the introduction for. But yeah, Dark Order, again, for the longest time, they were going nowhere. They were directionless.
Oh, just some stiff kicks to the face.
That was Stu Grayson thought he was still in Canada after that kick.
Yeah, exactly. He wished he was back home.
All right.
Guns.
The gun club with 2 N's and 2 B's.
I got to be honest with you. I would have been really more impressed if it was just Bart and Billy that came out.
I'm all for it.
You know, it stinks that Bart Gunn pretty much got let go from WWF or at the time WWF, because he lost so bad to Butterbean. I mean, that's pretty much what it came down to. He embarrassed Vince for the most part, because Mark Henry, like in his documentary, pretty much said it. Like Vince said, if you lose, I probably can't bring you on, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that's part of it. Like Butterbean made him look like a fool. And I felt like you think back about it, like Butterbean, I mean, they joke about him, but the dude had a punch.
All right, what are we doing? Where are we going?
So Austin and Colton Gunn, they're just essentially AEW's hype bros, right?
I think so so far.
I guess.
But
They're
I kind
definitely
of see that with Varsity. Yeah.
I kind of
see that with Varsity Blondes too.
Yeah, I was confused by them on Dynamite why they attacked Shaq. That I didn't fully understand.
They're in the Nightmare family.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
they're sticking out for their boy.
Yeah, I know it doesn't. It didn't make sense either. I agree with you, but I think that's reasoning.
Here's another guy who has found a way to make himself a bigger player in AEW after being saddled with the librarian gimmick.
Oh yeah, Pretty Peter.
Yeah, he went back to form. I mean, Pretty Peter was what he was doing on the Indies when he got into it.
Yeah,
he had a great entrance on Dark yesterday, where Caesar dragged him out on a heart-shaped sled.
Very much a fan of that.
Yeah, it's fantastic because Caesar came out by himself, and then he was like looking back into the tunnel. He's like, "Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go?" Kind of playing it up. And then you just see him kind of like pulling this rope, and so, what's he got going on there? Out comes the sled.
They broke his bed, so they had to bring him out now on a wheelie sled.
Right? Yeah.
So they're bringing out
Ralph,
the teams in 2-minute intervals now.
Ralph, I see your comment. Varsity Blondes. I want the best for them right now. I just kind of, it's one of those things where I don't know what they're like. I think their job right now is just to get as much experience as they can right now, and then down the road, I think they'll just get better over time. It's kind of like the Hardy boys when they first started in WWF way back in the day. They were pretty much used as enhancement talent, and I think that's probably the best for these guys right now.
I'm also pretty sure that Mr. Pillman has other obligations that he has to tend to.
Yeah, he does. That's true. And that might be the other reason why they don't give him make him look that great right now. I mean, it doesn't.
Love a good famouser.
Does it well, man. Took after his daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That looked real crisp. Bye-bye, Pretty Peter. It's weird because, like, you've got one of them who moves like his dad, and the other one looks like his dad. Like, Colton looks like his dad.
Mm-hmm.
But does not move like his dad.
No.
Austin does.
Yeah, his famouser looked a little more like Dolph Ziggler's.
Yeah, that's a good point. No, Buffer. And I'm not talking about Michael or Bruce.
Oh.
Wow.
We're finally getting some dissension.
Oh, spit at him too.
Ooh. Huh.
Oh.
That's a little out of nowhere, is it not?
I did not expect that.
Yeah.
QT quits. That's what the Q and the T stands for now.
Yeah.
Quitter.
Quitter. The Nightmare family. Oh. I do like these guys, Bear Country.
Yeah, they look real good.
Oh, that's nice. Right on top of Pillman.
They did miss one spot on Dark on this past Tuesday. That didn't look the best, but
Oh my god.
it happens.
Oh, Uno is not a small person.
Yeah, no. Oh wow.
That's impressive.
I
Honestly,
like that. That's good.
I'm gonna say this. I'm enjoying this more than the tag team match. I'll say it. There.
Yeah, but it's a little more frenetic too. I mean, like I said, they're bringing the teams out every 2 minutes, which I did not expect. I thought they would do it with the teams drawing the clubs, the diamonds, the spades, and the hearts instead, because it's casino, right? And instead, they're just doing every 2 minutes.
Yeah, I just the action's holding my attention a bit more. I don't know. There's something about that tag team match. I just didn't get into it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like usually the AEW does great tag team matches, and there was nothing like particularly bad about it. I just wasn't interested.
Sorry, that was just funny to me. Tony Schiavone screams Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, and then Marco Stunt, and just nothing from Marco Stunt. Just...
he's trying to do his next Sting.
Yeah. Oh, I think that might be right. I do have one thing I want to say about Marco Stunt. I really do hope he gets to have a tag team match with Paul White. I really do. I think that would be cool for him. It's his favorite wrestler of all time. Or
big elimination there.
Oh, here we go. If anyone was going to do it, it's going to be Jungle Boy. Now, what if Dustin wins it all on his own? Does he get a new partner?
Who's that? Sorry, my audio cut out. Or my.
What if Dustin wins it on his own? Does he get himself a new partner? Oh, there goes Griff Garrison.
Jungle Boy eliminates both members of Proud and Powerful.
Okay, so that I'm 0-2.
Getting closer.
Oh, that was not good.
Oh, come on, man. That? Why do you get to... No, I don't like that either.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. The Hurricane sent him running like 10 feet headfirst into the post.
I saw these two for the first time SummerSlam weekend in Toronto, and I had no bloody clue who either of these guys were, Butcher and Blade. And then I realized who they were, right? I knew Blade as Pepper Parks. I didn't realize who the Butcher was. And now I know, and it's like, oh, I love these guys. Like, I've always loved these guys for the work they did before wrestling.
Yeah. I've appreciated them a lot more, even their work in AEW retrospectively, since Butcher, I believe it was, since he explained the gimmick where they're just supposed to be these kind of 1990s movie henchmen who come in to do the work for the big bad, but are never really successful. So the protagonist has to go through them before they get to the ultimate, the ultimate threat. When that just made so much more sense to me after they said that.
Where was that? There we go. Watch beef beat beef while I eat beef. And yeah, Butcher's interview with Miro was actually very good. I put that up. I do agree.
Were you a little surprised that there was no Impact tag teams entered into this tournament?
I only thought that the Good Brothers would be there, but I also realized the Good Brothers are probably going to be involved in the main event tonight. Other than that, not shocked at all. Don Callis said on Impact after Hard to Kill that this whole thing was like that Kenny was going to take a break from Impact, and then I thought that means everyone's taking a break from Impact. So I haven't really been expecting anyone from Impact to come into AEW until
Right.
it happens, basically. But like I like when people were saying that Deonna Purrazzo should be the replacement in the tag match. And I'm like, well, what does that do? What story would you tell with Deonna coming in? It'd be great. I'd be a big fan of watching her work on a larger stage, but what does it accomplish long term?
Exactly.
That's true. I didn't really think of it that way.
For me, like whenever I'm thinking about why someone comes in or what like I need a reason, and I need it to be at least 2 steps ahead.
Yeah. I mean, that's just writing 101, right? You don't want your audience asking who, why, when, where, all those questions.
Mm-hmm.
And wrestling, what I've appreciated about AEW is that they've been making a point of telling stories. It's not just matches for the sake of having matches. You need to have an objective. You need to have an obstacle. And that's the only way you create drama.
Right.
Well,
here's SCU. Oh, they're asking the question. They're asking the SCU question. If they're eliminated tonight, are they out? And they're saying no. Sorry,
So
Rob, I cut you off.
Yeah. No, it's fine. No, so last night I was doing some research because I've been writing a article on Vince McMahon, and so I went and did a lot of research on some earlier John Cena matches, and I had no idea until I looked at the cage match that Cena and Frankie Kazarian have tag teamed together before, back before Cena joined the WWE. I was just flabbergasted. It's always interesting when you see stuff like that. Wow, I would have never thought those two would have been in a ring together, or if they were, it was just like what I saw last night. I just really couldn't believe it. It was kind of cool to see.
I'm very confused. Are Bear Country faces?
I don't know.
That was a very weird thing to do.
On
Drag them out of the
Dark,
ring.
on Dark, they've been faces.
Okay. Okay.
So they've
just because they dragged out Butcher.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've teamed with Janela and
was that Mark Quinn or Isaiah? I think it was Mark Quinn.
I miss it.
Yeah, I think Mark Quinn was eliminated.
Yeah.
To get used to saying his name still, the the K and then or the KQ.
Big fan of that Andy Williams, let me tell you. Yeah, I mean, this match continues to make me happy. And who makes me happy is Hannah. Hi, Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Hey.
Welcome.
How are you?
I'm here.
This is fortuitous timing because I have to write about this match. I'll be ducking out after the conclusion for a few minutes.
It's all good. Our friend Sean might pop in after this match. Wink, wink.
So, I don't watch wrestling, and I still don't know how the fuck this match works, but I'm enjoying it.
Every minute 30, someone comes in. Teams are eliminated as long as both members are out.
So one member doesn't eliminate the team.
Correct.
There was too many rules on the screen, and I wasn't reading all that.
Yeah, they did that for the main event too, where they had a whole gamut of rules on the screen.
I didn't read all that either.
Yeah. But this has been a good match. This has been a very fun-paced match. I think, as Berto was saying, compared to the tag team title match, this one has been a lot more entertaining.
I didn't watch that. Who won?
The Young Bucks retained.
I kind of figured that, but
I love John Silver so much.
We know how I feel about the Young Bucks, so I just didn't watch it.
Jobber, I agree with you.
Hello to everyone in the
Christopher Daniels
chat.
versus Phoenix would always be cool to watch. singles match. Any match with Phoenix I think is going to be good. And Chris Daniels, every match he has is solid too.
All right. Then there were 4 teams.
I was very confused. I was very confused by the.
What happened to Private Party? I thought they were in, or not Private Party. Top Flight. Huh.
Isn't one of them injured? No, that's Acclaimed. Top Flight were also out.
I don't believe they were. I don't even know if they were. I don't believe they were even in the match.
I thought they were advertised for it.
I didn't.
They pulled. Yeah, they pulled a couple of teams like Chaos Project and I guess Top Flight out at the last minute, and the Acclaimed as well. And then they found out that what's his face was injured from the Acclaimed.
Yeah, I didn't see them come out either.
Sorry, I can't remember names right now. I know Max Caster because he's in the
Anthony Bowens.
Anthony Bowens.
Anthony Bowens. Yeah.
I don't know anybody's name, so.
Did you see his music video for Ladder Match that he released yesterday?
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
It's pretty funny.
I was on the phone. I was in the kitchen and I came in. I just glanced at the TV and I can't remember who it was, but I saw their red and black gear. And they had it like zoomed in on them, and I was like, "Is that Kane?" I was convinced that that's who the surprise was Kane, like because that's all I saw. And I was like, "Is that Kane?" Like,
that's got to be Kane.
Yeah, and I was like, "They got the goddamn mayor." I was very confused. I was also very confused by that Marco stunt run-in where he tried to do the Hurricane Rana and just immediately got thrown out of the ring. I don't know what the point of that was, but
but did you see what who was it that like was it who was it that ran into the post? Was it
was Uno?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, it looked awkward. It looked like they were trying to do a Hurricane Rana spot, and then once Marco got tossed, they just
it was very
Uno
very weird. Oh, I love John Silver.
Mm-hmm.
So it's down to these two, eh?
No, don't. Hold on.
No, so there's 3 teams.
Oh, thank God. I will run a lap around my house if John Silver somehow wins this match.
Can you make sure to film it?
I won't get off the couch, but I'll be happy.
Can I film it first? Sure, I'll just record first person me running.
Perfect.
Don't worry, Hannah was every Young Bucks match ever, I assumed.
Oh no. Oh man.
Everyone knows how I feel about the Young Bucks, so no, actually it wasn't intentional missing the match. It just took me about 30 minutes to get BR Live to fucking work. So
that's ridiculous. I know you were telling me BR was being dumb.
Every time I went to purchase it, it said this event not available to purchase.
Weird.
Man.
There you go. If they got Kane, then Jericho would have someone to hang out with.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Exactly.
Oh no.
I'd love it.
Yeah, when it said this event not available to purchase, I'm like, okay, they can't even get mad at me if I illegally stream it because like it's your own fault.
No.
No.
Although I do want to see, Pac and John Silver in a singles match now.
I don't care. No.
That'd be good.
I don't ever order through Fight TV because they charged me 3 times one time for one event. And I will never order from them again. And then it took me 10 days to get my 2 charges back.
All right, Joel, what do you say? Does Jungle Jack do it?
Oh.
I'm a little closer to it now.
Wow.
Oh.
I hope so.
Ooh.
I think I had a Halloween costume like Jungle Boys.
I did not have these two being the last 2 in this match.
Me neither.
That's awesome. That's such a cool decision.
I don't do anything on my PlayStation. I don't even turn on.
Well, that's what I love about like AEW is it's unpredictable for the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part.
I'm taking a little bit of issue with their announcement I know that they did it to try to get more people to buy the pay-per-view of the Hall of Fame worthy talent or whatever.
Whoa.
More people are talking about the Hall of Fame worthy talent than they are talking about their main event.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that's not a good thing. I honestly did not know who was in the main event the other day. I could not remember because that's all anyone's talking about.
That was a little nuts. That was Phoenix kind of trying to kill himself there. Good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, geez.
Oof.
This is great.
These
This
two
is
are
fantastic.
fantastic. They've got great
That would have been a
my
fine.
god.
It would have been a fine. That thigh
great
slap.
chemistry. Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Mm,
Oh man.
that's
Jeez.
So do the winners like get a shot at the tag team titles?
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
What
you
a
think
match.
they'll wait until Double or Nothing, or you think like they'll build something? Because
I think
I
they'll
think
build
they'll-
for a Dynamite.
Yeah, it'll be a short
Yeah.
build to a Dynamite.
Probably one
Sure.
of the special dynamites that they have.
Yeah.
When,
I gotta
you know,
admit, this these two versus the Young Bucks will be pretty cool to watch.
Yep.
They're probably going to have a special dynamite the week of Mania, honestly.
Oh yeah, for sure. They're gonna want to go hard against that.
Or the week after when they're no longer opposed.
Yep, that's a good point. Friends, I promise Sean. Here is Sean. We'll be right back.
You want to know what I hate? Price discrimination. When you're getting a hotel, a car rental, a flight, and they see where you are and they hike the price up on you. You know what I love? Surfshark, because it keeps that from happening. Surfshark VPN. If you're a world traveler, this is a must. If you're sitting at home, it's a must. Watch things that are blocked in other regions. Be safe on public Wi-Fi. And right now, surfshark.deals/Fightful, and you enter the promo code Fightful to get 83% off and 3 extra months for free. One subscription allows you to install and run Surfshark on an unlimited number of devices at the same time. PC, Mac, Linux, Android, iOS, smart TVs, Amazon Fire TVs, Chrome, Firefox, Xbox, PlayStation, Apple TV. 24/7 live customer support ensures that your issues will be solved in a prompt, timely manner, and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Gives you plenty of time to check out Surfshark risk-free. Really, can you afford to not do this? Surfshark.deals/Fightful. Code Fightful. Get 83% off and 3 extra months free.
There you go. Surfshark. Use code Fightful.
Wow.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and in the back. all
Also-
points.
They're doing their UFC stuff, huh?
I heart
GP, Al
also.
Snow, and Paul Walter Hauser.
So I guess OVW is still working. I guess OVW has been working with Impact, and now I guess they're working with AEW.
Mr.
Okay, so-
Paul White said it was a him. I caught that.
Yeah, and he also said that nobody will outwork this guy. So
In fairness, Tony Khan also did say that it was a man coming. He said it in the
Okay.
Unrestricted podcast, and then said, "I tip my hand on Busted Open." So,
I don't listen to any of that. But
well, I have to because I got to talks about it.
oh well,
But yes,
I still
just-
wouldn't. I still wouldn't listen to it even if I had to talk about it.
I
But
can't.
I take issue with the every time it's a huge signing, we have someone huge coming in. It's always a man,
Yeah, I don't disagree with
Always.
you there.
and they don't like. None of these companies ever go after these women that could lend a ton of knowledge. It's always the men. Like you got Victoria, who has clearly shown interest in still wanting to be around wrestling. You've got Melina. Like, their women's division could use
Molly.
some. Yeah, Molly.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if
Molly
Molly's still running her school or not, because she was running.
She was. The school that Top Flight went to, she was one of the trainers.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know if she would want to do anything in a full capacity because she has her school and all that. But still, yeah, that's another, like, it's never anything like big to bring in any women. And these women could give a ton of knowledge. Like, why do these companies not ever bring in older women talent to be special commentators or to do any of their special shows? Like, I know everybody always shit on Renee Young as a commentator, and everybody always shits on Beth Phoenix as a commentator.
Yeah.
Commentating is not an easy job.
Oh no,
Not at all.
Especially
And
on
I
main
thought-
roster, they literally have Vince screaming at them in their ear.
You know, and like you said, like the one thing that about Renee Young is I like the team of Cole, Graves, and Young because
I did too.
you could tell they were not only were they good together, they were actually adding more like for
Mhm.
people at home where you'd hear them like crack jokes. That's one thing I love about Corey Graves is he'll throw a joke in there like
Yeah.
here and there, but
He throws stuff in there that if you know kind of things, you know, like, and him and Renee are actually super close. So I always like their camaraderie as, you know, I saw someone said people shit on Beth Phoenix. People shit on Beth Phoenix all the time on her commentating. People hate her commentating. And I think she does better when she's there. I don't like remote commentating because it's really hard to find your spot in with people. I think she's done a lot better since she's been driving back down to do the show. She drives too, all the way.
Yeah.
She does not fly.
Good Lord.
But I think she does a lot better since she's been driving back down. But yeah, there's people that don't like her that, you know, a 3-man booth is hard.
Yep.
Like, and I mean, she's only got so much that she can do. Someone said, wait till Tessa comes back. Yeah, that will be the big female signing announcement. I'm not talking about current wrestlers, though. I'm talking about past talent. You know, everything's always a big deal when it's a past male talent, but it's never, no one even tries to bring in the past female talent. Like, they just don't even pay any attention to them.
So we have this match coming up. It's Shida and Mizunami. Do you guys have a prediction? Do you think you got who you got? Rob, who you got?
Sheeta
Hannah?
for sure.
We're going quick, and then we'll go back to the.
I kind of think Sheeta's going to lose.
Interesting.
I don't know why. I just kind of think that she's going to lose. I honestly don't care either way, to be honest.
Robert, you were trying to say something, and I cut you off. I apologize.
No, it's fine. I just don't think you can have Sheeta lose. She's been gone and I get that she's been gone for a long time, but she's awesome. I think she's other than Britt Baker, like I think she's the best thing about the women's division, and I think you just need to go with the hot hand, and she's it. I really do. I think she's awesome, and that's really what it comes down to. I just don't think you could take the title off of her right now.
So I've mentioned this in a few places. This is not their first match, and now people have been finally posting that it's not their first match between Shida and Mizunami. For those who don't know, the last few matches they've had, the first match, Shida won. That was 2015. The 3 matches after that, singles matches, one-on-one, was a time limit draw or some sort of draw for the rest of them. I think we're going to see AEW's first women's match go to a draw with this title match. That's what I'm seeing. And of course, that means Shida retains.
You think it'll go 30 minutes? Is this set for 30 minutes? Or?
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't hear how long it's set for.
But
I think there's a story to tell doing a time limit draw for this match.
There's a lot more women in wrestling than just Trish or Lita. a lot more that they could
Oh,
reach
yeah.
out to. And I guarantee you that they would not have all denied them. Like,
Yeah, people who were saying Lita, I was saying
Okay.
that she's not leaving
Oh,
her
sorry.
peak in Antigua.
no.
Sorry,
Yeah.
they said the time limit's 60 minutes. So
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's not happening.
Sorry,
I
folks.
went back and he goes, it could go 6 unless he said 16, but I think he said 60.
Now, someone in the chat just said 1 hour
Yeah,
time limit.
I see a 1 hour time limit.
Yeah, Lita,
Ooh.
if Lita wasn't doing the stuff that she's doing right now, she probably would go because she left WWE by her own accord.
Yeah,
I mean, like, she didn't want to do the stuff that they had her doing. She's not going to wrestle anymore, though.
no,
She's
no.
done. Like, someone said Renee was the first name that popped in their head when they said surprise signing. Renee's not signing anywhere right now. Renee's preparing for her cookbook release in May and preparing for this baby.
Yeah, she's a little busy, and also she's I think she's kind of enjoying doing the things she's doing,
Yeah.
like doing the
podcast
podcasting and
and-
doing
yeah.
the cookbook, like you said. I think she's trying to branch out, and she said it herself, right? She did everything she could that she felt she could do in WWE,
And I
now
think
she's moved
maybe, maybe next year she might come on to AEW, but honestly, I think she's going to move on to other stuff. I don't think it's going to be wrestling anymore. I know everybody thinks AEW just because that's where John is, but I think, she's so talented. She could be, she could have her own show on ESPN. Like, she could have her own show anywhere. Like,
Yeah.
And I do think that before she is done with her career, that she'll come back to WWE for something.
Yeah.
Just because, like, that's home for her. Like,
Yeah.
Oh no!
I
I'm
definitely
miming
agree
again.
with you there. And like that's one thing, like and I can't remember the interview, but John Moxley pretty much said that he goes, I know I sound like I'm like bitter about WWE. He goes, in a way I am, but he goes, I'll always be grateful because that's where I met the woman of my life. So he's like so it was just, and Renee's kind of said the same thing.
and honestly, he
it was-
might come back sometime. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, you know,
once dude's done destroying his body, he's gonna be out there just getting a paycheck. Like,
There will come a
when I was
time,
on-
absolutely.
well, when I was on my first time I was on the Twitch channel for Fightful, like I said that night, I go, his contract is up. The fact that he's going to be a father soon,
mm,
he's going to at least listen.
yeah,
he
and
is.
I know that people. I mean, having death matches is fun and all when you don't have a kid yet. I can't even begin to explain to people the things that you second guess about everything you do once you have kids. Like, shit that I would have never thought twice about before, which I had my kids very young. I was 20 when I got pregnant with my oldest. So, I mean, but even still, I'm only 27 now. So stuff that most 27-year-olds would do without thinking twice about, I'm like, oh God, like, what if something happened to me? What if I got hurt? What if, like, you have to think about those things when you have a kid. And him doing all these matches is fine and great right now. How old is John? Probably 35, 34.
I feel
35,
like he's-
36.
Yeah,
Maybe 34.
I think I know him and Roman are roughly the same age. So,
he's 35. His birthday's in December.
okay. So 35 years old. Your body handles those things a lot better than it's going to handle them at about 38.
Yeah,
Once you hit those next few years, your body starts aging a lot more. And when you've got a 3-year-old and you're doing these matches, you're going to be like, man, like, am I going to be able to play with my kid in a couple of years? Am I going to have myself so hurt that I'm not going to be able to do stuff? Like, at a point, you're like, all right, well, we're just going to go and just wrestle some normal matches and get a paycheck. Like,
And you're not kidding. You're not kidding about that. Like 36, 37. One day I woke up and I heard my knee like pop, and now every time I like move it a certain way, I can hear it pop more. And I'm like, that just happened out of nowhere. How the hell did that happen?
yeah, and I mean, I'm only 27, and I have a lot of I always jokingly say my kids each aged me a decade having them because I have so much body pain and stuff. Like Sean was making fun of me because I went to step out my back door one day and just twisted the wrong way and completely pinched a nerve in my back, and I couldn't move for like 3 days. I'm like, what is happening? Like, what's happening to me? I'm 27. Like, my knees lock up. I've got carpal tunnel in both arms. Like, it's never ending. I can't imagine how bad it's going to be in 10 years. Like, that's going to be terrible. That's what someone said. I think he's getting it all out of his system now. Yeah. I'd say he is. Like, let me get in all this traveling. Like, there's a lot of people that once they have kids, they don't want to be going over to Japan. They don't want to be, I mean, that was kind of Carl Anderson's thing. You know, once he had all those boys, he didn't want to have to be leaving his family and going over for weeks at a time and everything. Like,
until he came home and then started getting bored and wanted to start leaving the house again.
Well, and
we'll just leave that alone.
They built that whole that big ass house in Florida, and then like, well, and I as a mother too, I'd be like, no, your ass is not leaving for 3 weeks at a time and going to Japan and leaving me here with these 4 boys.
And that's something that I talk about with my partner. Like, the idea of me going on tour once the world opens up again, once we start, having kids and stuff, that's a reality, and it's tough. You need to be able to work it. Like, you need to be able to have that tag team mentality, if you will, going back to wrestling. Otherwise, it's not going to happen so easily.
It takes a lot of teamwork and a lot of balance, and a lot of people can't manage it.
Yep.
That's why, especially in wrestling, there's a whole lot of divorce that happens because people think that they're good with things until it happens. Like, which is so funny because now all my friends that are so used to never being around their families and so used to always being on the road, they hate their spouses right now because they're around them, and their spouses hate them back because they're all around each other far too much when they have never been used to it. I am the type of person that I always say a long distance relationship is ideal for me because I don't want to be around you all the time. I don't want to, people that work with their partners, I would rather stab myself in the face. I don't want to see you at work and at home. No chance.
Well, I like seeing you back, Isberto. Welcome.
Yes.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Being single with no kids sounds easier. And that's why a lot of them stay single with no kids.
And everyone's different. Like, I understand single, no kids. I understand, married, no kids, there's no right way to do it. Like, it's all about
not single with kids. Or single with kids.
Right. I know. I didn't want to go through all the possible opportunities. Yeah, I want to go through all the options. But the point I'm making is, like, everyone operates differently, and also people kind of change their priorities as they get older.
And like I said, some people can make it work great. Like Kofi always talks on his podcast about, like, he's so happy to be home because like getting to spend time with his family and, like, they homeschool their kids and everything. Like, he's so happy to be home. And there's other people that are like, I can't wait to be on the road again. Like, I cannot wait to be traveling again. And, but a lot of these people, that's been their life for 20 years, being on the road all the time. And then now they don't have that anymore. Like, it's a lot.
Yeah, I can only imagine what the pandemic did to a lot of relationships and a lot of lives. It's going to affect everyone differently once things kind of start going back to touring mode.
I have a lot of friends that it has, like, completely ruined their relationship and or marriage, having to be around someone all the time that you're not used to being around. And it doesn't mean that you don't love a person, but when you've been with someone for 10 years and only been around them 1 to 2 days a week, and then all of a sudden you're around them 24 hours a day, it can bring out some issues. I mean, that's just, I don't even like being around myself 24 hours a day. So
par for the course. I feel that one.
I have a friend that's I guess a mutual for we have a I me I have I'm trying to explain this the best way I can. I'm struggling. I have a friend that is friends with the Henning family, like Joe Henning, aka Curtis Axel. He has been able to go to like all his kids' practices and stuff like that that he's never been able to do before. And it's one of those things where he goes, whatever I do, like he told my friend, he goes, if I get to go back and do wrestling, he goes, I'd love to do it, but he goes, I'm not going to be gone for more than 3 days a week. He goes, I won't do that again. He's like, that's one thing that this pandemic taught me.
For some people, it's opened their eyes to, oh my God, I actually get to be around for my kids' stuff. Like, I mean, there's people that, well, Kofi again talked about how like he'd never got to be home for a Halloween before.
Oh yeah, that was
like,
big for him too.
Yeah, he'd never got to see his kids, like take his kids trick-or-treating before. And that's stuff that, you know, like as a parent, I hate Halloween. I hate loading my kids in and out of cars and taking, you know, but like something that I take for granted that like he was so excited to get to do, to take his kids trick-or-treating. And I mean, they miss their kids' birthdays, like they miss everything. I've got a friend that not this past year, but the year before was the first time he'd been home for his kid's birthday in like 6 years.
Wow.
I mean, you just don't even, and how do you explain that to your kid too? Like I as a kid, that's definitely something that's hard to be like, oh, well, sorry, I can't ever be there for anything that you do. Like, I really like her hair.
Rios?
I'm enjoying this match a lot more than than the match she had on Dynamite with Nyla Rose. I think just the chemistry with Sheeta is just a little bit crisper.
I wasn't a fan of the match with Nyla either.
Yeah, this match has actually been quite good. I'm enjoying it. I know
a lot of people were. I saw a lot of people on my timeline that really liked it a lot, but I didn't.
I think a lot of people were, again, unaware that these two have a lot of background and chemistry together. So,
Emi Sakura posted Emi Sakura posted a big message today, kind of explaining their backstory, that it goes back over a decade and kind of all that. So it was really interesting. Added a little bit of weight to the match that wasn't there before.
Oh.
Someone will have to tell me what they're freaking out about on Twitter.
Everything?
I mean, I'm sure something, but...
Oh, I'm not on there. I'm not sure what happened. Let's take a look.
Yes, how long has this match gone? Because I'm going for the 60-minute Broadway.
Oh, that was close.
I deleted the Twitter app, so I don't know what's happening.
I'm looking. I don't.
Well, usually they're always freaking out about something. So.
No, you got to wait until everyone sees the big signee.
Well, if it's a disappointment, I need someone to retweet my Big Show crying gif.
I saw that.
Sounds good.
No, I was talking about Sheeta's hair. Because it's very impressive how dark it is that she still has colors in it. Has a whole lot of bleach.
Oh.
So you got rid of Twitter, Hannah?
I deleted the app off my phone.
Oh, gotcha.
I still have my account. I just deleted the app. I deactivated my account one time for like a week. Oh, there it is.
Well, you got a winner.
No Broadway for me.
And her name is Sheeta.
I tried.
Was wrong. I deleted my account one time for like a week, and it took them like 3 weeks to add all my followers back when I reactivated. And like people that were following me, they like couldn't find me if they would search my name because it had been deactivated. So I decided just to delete the app.
Sorry, I'm
Well,
like,
Sheeta just. Oh, sorry. I was just gonna.
Yeah, no. I was just gonna say, I think I'm like 5 seconds behind you guys. I was
Yeah.
celebrating there. I'm a big fan of Sheeta.
Oh.
Eh.
What is
I'm
going
not-
on?
So,
I'm not gonna lie.
So-
I don't think that Vicky adds much to Nyla.
no, she doesn't, and that's what sucks because for
I
her
like
it doesn't.
Vicky.
I
just
love
don't-
Nyla too. She's legitimately one of the best follows on Twitter in all of wrestling.
Yeah, she's funny.
Legitimately hilarious.
Oh, there she is. I just don't think that Nyla or
Okay,
that
so
Vicky
those,
adds much to her.
I don't know if anybody's
Ooh.
not watching in chat, but Britt Baker and Nyla Rose came in after the match, and
And Maki Ito.
yeah, sorry,
Mhm.
Magito, they're attacking.
And Reba.
Is she?
Reba,
Yeah,
Reba
they're
just-
attacking,
Reba
and then
just
Thunder
hit him
Rosa
with her
makes the
crutch,
save.
and now here's Thunder Rosa. Britt
Kinda
and
odd.
Biting her fingers?
yeah, I think so. Britt and Nyla had a
And
bit of
they-
a stare down in the ring, but now they're together on the outside. So I don't know what the point that was.
Yeah, everyone's wearing red and black. And I said this earlier on the Fightful Twitter. I thought that Nyla was going to be the tag team partner for Britt Baker.
I was glad that it was Maki Ito. I think that was a good call.
Totally. Popped everyone. I was happy to see it.
Yeah. I'm still really hope that Thunder Rosa is the one to take the title off of her, but really hope. I mean, I like Thunder Rosa, and it's not that I want her to lose. Britt Baker needs to be champion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why they haven't pulled the trigger on that yet. Okay, that was weird. They were like trying to do a handshake in the middle of the ring, and they just cut off of it.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Well, here comes Double or Nothing.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Jacksonville, so they are not gonna be doing it in Vegas.
May
People already have
30th.
their tickets for.
Live.
Got that.
They
that
sold
good music
tickets for
going.
tonight's show.
Yeah, they do. I think they did 1,100 tickets, didn't they? Or was that Dynamite?
I'm not sure. I just know that they were selling tickets for tonight's show because I follow Ruckus, and
Me too.
he posted that they had tickets. They were selling by popular demand. They decided to sell tickets.
Yeah, there you go. AEW Double or Nothing is going to be on a Sunday again,
I don't like Sunday pay-per-views.
especially when it's AEW because it goes until 3 in the morning. Not literally 3 in the morning for us, but 3 in the morning.
What, honey?
West Coast.
Yeah, lucky jerk.
On the top of the stairs.
West Coast, East
Whatever.
Side.
He's in your office.
Whatever.
Ooh,
I missed it.
Alex
You guys
interview
missed
man Varvez.
Oh,
You guys must see 90s rap wars? Or am I the only one?
Miro.
Man, how do you have a denim jacket in this promotion?
I don't like Miro's gear. I do miss the blonde hair though.
Wasn't a big fan of the blonde hair Miro.
I loved it.
Oh, that looked good.
Mm-hmm.
Miro
love-
looks great. That gear, I like it. I just
I
like
just don't
it.
like it.
I think he looks good in it. Like it
He looks good
on
in
him.
it. He looks
Yeah.
good in it. I just don't like it because it looks like it's velvet.
Well, come on, look at his other fits. What do you expect?
Yeah. But it may be velvet, to be honest. But
They got that WrestleMania 20 thing on the bottom of the platform, not the platform, the entryway.
Rusev Day.
So some jobber asked thoughts on Tony Khan trademarking Captain Insano. I do think it's kind of odd, but why not? You can make
Beautiful.
money on it. I'd do it.
It's okay,
My
buddy.
guess is they're going to use it for the video game.
Probably.
Yeah, well,
That's a good idea.
I wrote the trademark article up this morning, and yeah, it was it was filed for use for video games and digital media. So
There you go.
Yes.
He'll be a DLC.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I don't ever know any of that's going on. Oh, he's bleeding.
Oh yeah, he went through glass plate window.
Oh, I must admit, I just saw him go up against it. I didn't realize he went through it. His arm is
Yeah, they
bleeding
broke
big
the glass.
time.
Although he's bleeding from his arm, so I don't think he was supposed to break that plate of glass.
That's what I said. His arm is bleeding big time.
I thought you
it's
said his
like-
head. I thought you said his head.
It's like running.
Yeah.
I don't like Sunday pay-per-views. I'm gonna need them to stop doing that.
Unfortunately, you're gonna have to take it to the top.
Yes, Christian went by Captain Charisma. It's not got anything to do with Captain Insano.
Yeah.
That would
Captain
be kind of
Insano,
funny.
for those who don't know, Captain Insano was Giant's character, was Paul White's character in which movie was it?
Waterboy.
Waterboy.
The
Thank
Waterboy.
you. I knew it was a Sandler movie.
Yeah.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
That's right.
Yep.
I was also
Miro's-
thinking of Billy
Miro's
Madison.
thighs could crush a watermelon.
It's true. I'd like to see that.
there's-
I didn't say that out loud.
I would pay to see it.
There you go.
I quote. I'm 39 years old and I still quote like a lot of those like Adam Sandler classics.
I don't
Oh.
know that I've ever actually watched Waterboy all the way through in one sitting. Like I've seen it all, just not in one sitting. But like I used to have the double pack DVD of Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, and I watched those things. Oh my god, I could probably still quote the entire movie.
Oh,
When
yeah.
Adam Sandler did the Happy Gilmore golf thing a couple of weeks ago on Twitter, I was dying.
Oh man, he killed that ball. I don't know if you play golf
Yeah.
or watch golf, but he absolutely just slaughtered that ball.
When he was like, it's been 20 years or whatever he said, and then went out there, I was like, what? Like,
Yeah. I haven't swung a golf club probably in 15 years, and I know I could not do that like on one try.
oh yeah, and I always laugh because people think golf is super easy. It's actually not at all. Like that, it's
No.
very difficult. A woman of
Well-
taste and class, obviously.
when I golf, it's usually I hit the ball goes one way, the club goes one way, and I go the other way. It's usually what happens.
I like putt-putt. Putt-putt golf is my jam.
It's almost
Oh yeah.
it's almost golf season here, so there's some nice courses round here, and yeah, as soon as the kind of rainy season ends, hopefully in the next couple weeks, then get back on the links.
There you go. Yeah,
I'm not much of
I
a
should
golfer,
get out
so.
more.
I should also get out more. We're also in a pandemic, so I've just given up.
Well, yeah. I've been using that excuse so for 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too.
Everyone's like, once this is over, I still don't want anyone near me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's my mom today was talking about me and my siblings, and she was like, well, your brother's the most antisocial out of all of you. And I was like, have you met me? Like, and she's like, well, he doesn't go around. And I'm like, Mom, he was like a music promoter. Like, he went to shows every single weekend. I would rather stab my eyeballs out than go be around people at concerts every weekend. And she was like, well, he hasn't done that in like a year. And my dad goes, we're in a fucking pandemic. Like, of course he hasn't, because there haven't been any shows.
My God.
I was gonna say, I wonder if Orange Cassidy was goading Miro into coming up top,
Looked
Yeah.
like it.
because he walked out through the tunnel and then just all of a sudden he's just like, oh, my back, I'm done. I'm going
Yeah.
down.
Wow.
Oh, it's nice to see Kip Sabian wrestling again.
Hmm. I know Sean loves to tell the story about how when they did the media scrums with Kip Sabian, how he was one of the most charismatic guys that they had a chance of speaking with, and really holds the crowd, all that kind of stuff, all that
Yeah.
jazz.
Oh, that jazz.
Great
So-
movie.
Do we think that Miro
Yes.
will snap and go out solo after this whole thing tonight?
I hope.
I do. My prediction that I made when I did a prediction show was that they were obviously I thought they were gonna win Miro's team, and then he was just gonna turn heel for Kip Sabian on Kip Sabian. No matter what, I felt that Miro was gonna turn, because I think Kip Sabian would be actually a great face. I really do. Like, I think they should see how he could do as a face instead of a heel for a while. I think he'd actually do really well. And Penelope Ford the same.
I think Miro gets the pinfall in this match, so I don't see the turn happening tonight, but eventually in the future, yes. But I think he wins tonight. At least that would make sense to me.
My feeling was that Kip gets the pin, Miro loses his shit and takes out everybody and goes out on his own, and that's it.
He needs to go out on his own.
100%.
I know Sean's rooting for Sue to come in and help Chuck Taylor win, but
yes, and we'll play another one for you real soon, pal.
And I bring that up, and there we go. We get a Sean commercial.
Because I texted him and said, "What the fuck is this?" A picture of himself.
I'd only watched the one so far. There's a couple more, and I'm going to revel in them.
That was just a small thing, but I liked how Miro broke up the pin with a straight right hand to.
I love him. Him laughing at Orange Cassidy as he's kicking him is so funny. He's just like very amused. Oh,
you got behind you. You kick him right in the dick now.
Yeah. Oh,
like, what are we doing?
That was nice.
Good stuff.
Yeah, they need to have unhinged Miro.
Yep.
That's what they need. He's gonna knock her off. Already.
And I was gonna say, with Penelope, I would love to see Penelope also as a face, because if you watch her on Twitch, she is the sweetest human being.
Mm-hmm.
And like, there's a place for her to be that person.
Oh,
she is a very nice person. I asked her. I asked her if she would take a picture of me and Orange Cassidy at a show in Minneapolis, and she said sure. And then she goes, I didn't like that photo. She took like 5, and she goes, if any of these don't work, I can go get them. We can take another one. I'm like, no, these are perfect. Thank you.
Those are always the people that are the real MVPs that are like, let me take multiple ones so you have options. Yeah. Like,
so nice. Well, and it's funny because she was one person that's done that, and the other person that's ever done that was Rob Van Dam's wife, his first wife. We got a winner in this. Miro made Chuck Taylor tap. But RVD got mad at me because he's like, do you know what you just made my wife do? She's been wanting that camera. And it was like right when digital cameras were coming out.
Oh, very nice.
And he's like, I'm going to have to buy my wife a digital camera now because of you. He's like, you better buy one of my shirts.
I'm sure you can afford it, Rob.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. But
well, when you said RVD's wife, I'm like, I know he ain't talking about Katie.
No.
Knew it couldn't have been that.
No, his first wife. I don't remember her name, but she was really nice too.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm surprised I didn't have Katie arguing with me on Twitter earlier today.
I'm sorry, why does it look like Miro was crying in that close-up shot?
I don't know.
It's very strange.
Getting the build-up.
He's mad because he knocked her off because she was in the way, interfering. Oh, no, here we go. Man. Missed opportunity.
Yeah, I think you gotta string it along a little more.
I guess so. All right, this promo. You know what? Let's see what they say. What is next?
I don't know. When are they going to bring out this special person? I mean, I assume before the main event.
Yeah, I think it's going to be just, if not there, then just
And I
before
mean,
it.
like, how are they introducing them? Just like, hey, here they are? Like, I don't know. I don't understand. What else is left? Main event, ladder match. Is that it?
I think so.
I think so. So if
The street
anybody's
fight,
not
street fight.
watching,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh.
forgot. So that's probably, well, I don't know. They may have that in between the ladder and.
okay, so if anybody's not watching on chat, Inner Circle just had a promo with Alex Marvez, and they said on Wednesday they'll talk about changes, how they need changes for Inner Circle, and they said this Wednesday they'll bring him up. So there you go.
All right, Matt
They in a
Hardy and
commercial right
Hangman
now?
Page next.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Well, while they're doing that, let's say hi to Sean for a sec.
PC, Macs, Linux, Android, iOS, smart TVs, Amazon Fire TV Stick, Apple TV, Chrome, Firefox, Xbox, PlayStation. These are all the devices in which you can get Surfshark VPN on. You can overcome price discrimination. You can avoid getting locked out of your bank account when you travel abroad. You can watch sites that are forbidden in your area. Surfshark.deals/Fightful. Use that code Fightful to save 83%, get 3 months free. No logs. They won't keep your data. 30 days money back guarantee. Plenty of time to try it out risk-free. 24/7 live customer support. Surfshark VPN. Browse in freedom. Surfshark.deals/Fightful and use the promo code Fightful.
Yeah, I think you heard it. Surfshark.deals. Use the code Fightful. Get in it. All right?
I
tell Sean-
I enjoyed his uppercut.
Yes,
He's just
tell Sean
punching
that
and
he
then-
delivers good uppercuts.
Oh, I sent him a text that said, "You're fucking uppercut."
All right, while this
Oh, that
thing
was-
is still going off, I'm going to run for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Y'all,
Adam
y'all
Page,
walk.
be nice.
Adam
Oh, we're
Page
always
is my
nice.
favorite wrestler in AEW.
He's awesome.
I
He's-
adore Adam Page.
Why is
Adam Page and Britt Baker. Love her too. MJF going to try to overthrow Jericho and take over Inner Circle, which lead to the Jericho and MJF feud.
a lot of people are thinking Okada is going to be the person Paul White's talking about? Huh? I don't know about that
Interesting.
one.
I mean, a lot of people are still saying John Cena, even though he's definitely
Yeah,
under contract.
one was-
So
That one's like the dumbest one I've heard. It really is. I don't get that.
And I mean, Batista straight up said, like, it's not me. And
Yeah.
they're still like, it's Batista. I saw people be like, he's been talking about wanting to come back. That's not what he's been saying. He said, like, he misses wrestling, but he's done. Like, he got the match he wanted to retire on. He's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Dude is a legit movie star now, not a, like, I have some roles in some movies. He's a legit movie star.
Yep.
Why would he leave that to go possibly get hurt? I mean, if anybody watched the doc that they did on him from when he came back for that Rumble win, he was hurt. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
injured as he was doing it and was terrified he was going to get even more injured and then not be able to do movie roles. Like, I think it's
Yeah.
Kurt Angle. I think it's Christian. I don't know. Honestly, I don't care anymore.
And I think
There's
with
been way too much talk about it that I don't care.
I think with Batista too, I think he's also become the best actor to come out of WWE. Like The
Yes.
Rock is obviously a bigger star, but I think Dave Bautista's made more interesting career choices. Worked with kind of
The Rock is The Rock in every
better
movie.
people. Yeah.
Like he plays the
And
same character in every movie, and they just who cares
Yeah.
because he's The Rock, and we can say Dwayne The Rock Johnson is in this movie. Like, yeah, he's the bigger star, but
Yes.
Batista's definitely had a more diverse
Yeah.
portfolio in his and I think he's a better actor.
Yeah. Oh, I do too. I think he kind of gets to show his range. Like he's picking.
Yeah.
He's still learning and he's still getting better, and he's got
Yeah.
things that he needs to work on. But I can't remember the last time The Rock had a role where he kind of had to show anything other than him being just his charismatic self.
Yeah,
I think maybe
right.
Snitch. I think that was maybe the last one he did where I thought he gave like a really kind of good performance.
To me, it's kind of the same with Cena and everything Cena's in. He's just the same character, and they just have him in so they can say John Cena's in this. But I do think John Cena is more talented than what they're giving him roles for. I laugh because you can't turn on anything without hearing that man's damn voice. I swear, he could just live the rest of his life off this commercial money that he's getting from all these commercials that he's doing.
Yeah,
I'd take it all day.
I love the my favorite John Cena line in any movie ever is still from Bumblebee. When they're in the war room, they're having the briefing, and he's talking to the general, and he's like, "You're not really gonna trust them. They're literally called the Decepticons." That line still makes me laugh whenever I think about it.
I've actually liked this stuff, and I do agree with Hannah. He's pretty much been the same. I
like it too.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how he is in Fast and the Furious movie. I'm really curious to see how he does in that. Adam Page is awesome.
I think that would probably be the more different role than anything else that he's had, because everything's almost been comedy stuff. Like Cena's still under contract. I saw someone said he's filming Peacemaker in Vancouver. He's still under contract. Like, and they ain't letting him go, and he ain't going anywhere. No. He's a lifetime WWE guy. He is not going anywhere.
Yeah, I've had a lot of conversations like that with a bunch of people recently. That it's nice to baselessly speculate, but some of these are they're not going to happen.
No.
And yes, leave a thumbs up. Help us out, would you, folks?
Oh, that hurt my wrist.
I'm guessing the signing is going to be after this match, or maybe the street fight's next. I have no idea. I think the street fight's going to lead into the main because they have the time then to set up for the C4 and all that stuff.
Right, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I may. I don't know.
Watch all of it and love every second of it. I know.
Yeah, that ain't happening. May leave during the barbed wire, set each other on fire, death match, whatever the hell it's called. Not really my jam.
But you don't like people who try to light people on fire?
Nope, not really into it. Not convinced someone's not going to get legitimately hurt, whether it be someone in the match or a fan during that. So
fair.
Not really my jam. There's a mystery entrant in the ladder match. I've said from the beginning it's going to be Ethan Page, but who knows?
I think it's going to be Christian, and then whoever the signee is going to be a bigger deal.
I do not think it's going to be Christian, because I don't think that when you just came back from 9 million concussions, ending your career, going into a ladder match is a grand plan.
I don't know if you know this, Hannah. You're a very smart individual. Wrestlers, on the other hand, somehow They're not always the sharpest tools in the shed.
He's quite intelligent.
He's
Other
also kind of
wrestlers-
a dick.
Oh yeah, 1000%. He's an asshole, but that doesn't mean that he's not smart.
No, that's exactly what it means.
I like to blame his being a dick on his concussions. Every time he got another concussion, he became more of an asshole.
I think he was
I
just
never
always
know.
a dick. He just
He
played
was.
it up
It's
more.
just been maximized every time he gets an injury. Is that my motherly instinct? I mean, my motherly instinct is telling me not to freaking watch this match. Is what my motherly instinct is telling me. I hope it's Paige. I trained with him in Hamilton when he first started, refed his first ever match.
Oh, cool. That's awesome.
I mean, I would love for it to be Paige and then just have the Paige trio with Adam Page and DDP and him. That's all I want. Managed by Paige. That's all I want.
Ethan Page, managed by Diamond Dallas Page.
No,
With-
I want Paige, the wrestler, the
Paige.
woman, to be their
I know.
manager.
Hold on, we're going through the whole thing here.
I know. I want DDP to be part of their trio. I want him to be part of the wrestling.
That's right. And then
Just
Nick
a-
Gage can be on commentary.
Yeah.
God.
Just Gauges and Pages. That'd be the
Yeah,
name of it. Gage and
And
Page.
Cages. And Brian Cage. They're going to face Brian Cage and Nick Cage in
Yeah,
a big celebrity match.
in a cage.
In a cage. In a solid steel cage. A solid steel cage.
And
Happy
that's
birthday, Bruce.
when everybody said, "Why did Drake have to change his name in NXT?" That's why. Because there's too many people with the same name. They got a ref named Drake, who hopefully gets fired soon.
Oh,
They've
God.
got another wrestler named Drake. You don't want everybody having the same name. Like, Bryce Remsburg's wife told him to be careful during the match, and he's the ref. Oh, man, I would not.
Oh,
feel
yeah. He
for-
tweeted out.
I
He
feel
was
for
like-
her and Renee.
Yeah, he was like, the wife dropped me off at the airport along with the kids, and they said, have fun, be careful. And then he spells out DEATH match.
It'd be hilarious if he comes out wearing like one of those suits from Hurt Locker, just
Oh, my God.
like just in a bomb suit, and that's how
I
he
mean,
does-
like, you want that match, but you don't want that match. You know what I mean? Like, as a ref, like, they want the big matches, and like this doesn't happen very often. Like, but no.
one of the best tweets that I saw tonight about this pay-per-view was when Phoenix and Pac won. They should have like pointed like at the sign and then be like, "Well, no sign." We, like the WrestleMania. I thought that was hilarious.
I have a feeling she will do exactly
I'll be right
that.
back.
Or
I
at
don't
least
know
she'll be
that.
giving them on her
Yeah,
podcast.
I was gonna say she'll probably live tweet. I don't know that she will actually stream her reactions because this is probably gonna really stress her out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Homegirl's gonna be having Braxton Hicks contractions all night.
Oh, dear. It's a good match so far. I'm actually enjoying these two. I knew I would. We talked about the build for this not really being much until they did the money and they started bringing in more characters into this match. Do you guys have like a favorite beat from this whole story that's gone through so far with Paige and Hangman? Oh, sorry, Hangman and Matt Hardy.
I was, it started on the night of like the bar, like when they were at the bar and Paige took swapped the contracts. That's when I knew like, okay, Paige is doing his thing. He knows. So I really like that. That's when I really got more interested in this because I didn't know what route they were doing. I knew that Big Money Matt was kind of doing his thing, but I didn't know if they were going to stick with Hangman or what was going on. So I like where it went, and it's been pretty good. I like it.
Gisberto?
Yeah, I agree. I thought the kind of the kickoff to it all with them in the bar and the swapping of the contracts, I thought that was really slick. I didn't even catch it the first time.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's embarrassing because they didn't really hide it.
No, I was in the same boat. I was also paying attention to two shows at once, so it all kind of like
Yeah,
blend
right?
together.
Yeah, so that for me got me interested in it. Like Rob said, I thought the stipulation of getting 100% of the first quarter earnings was kind of a good way to give stakes to it instead of it just being another match. Yeah, and I think Hangman Page, just his interactions with the Dark Order, the will he, won't he, is kind of just added a nice extra layer to it all. That's just really kind of kept me coming back to it.
Yeah. For me, when I was watching BTE and I saw them start to include TH2, that's when I was like, oh, this is a completely different idea now. And then you saw Jack Evans get handed $4,200 in a lime green envelope, and you're like, okay, I like this. This is getting dumb, and I like this dumbness. That was a moment for me that kind of changed my perception of the match. It's silly, but I have a feeling that if they do that, Hangman wins, I think Matt Hardy will screw him with the money and be like, after expenses, you get $20. And the expenses were every time that he paid a wrestler to take him or a member of the Dark Order out. He spent all of his money on sabotage.
That does make sense. I do like that idea.
It'd be funny. I like silly comedy in my wrestling. That's what I like.
Mhm.
I barely even like wrestling in my wrestling.
I had someone comment on a video today telling me that me and my my co-host were giggling too much talking about the barbed wire death match.
Yeah, I saw that post. There's some bizarre reactions to
What's happening?
Jeremy
Jeremy's
Lambert,
happening.
what's
where's
happening?
Jeremy.
Wouldn't be a watch along without Jeremy Lambert trolling me. Love you too,
Oh, God.
jerk.
Yeah, I don't like. Do they not want people to enjoy what they're watching? I don't get it.
I don't know. They started with the whole that was their whole thing, was like they're not taking it seriously enough, and I'm like, who takes this shit seriously?
Yeah, I mean, the people doing it don't even take it seriously.
Yeah, we all know what this is. It's entertaining. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so absurd that you can't help but laugh.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I get emotionally invested in it. Sometimes I watch an entire match and I couldn't tell you 3 moves that were done during the match, and I don't remember who won as soon as it's over. So that's just the way that it is. Like, I always laugh about if I had to review Raw, I would literally have to take notes, because as soon as Raw is over, it is out of my memory. I do not know what happened.
Yeah, I have that problem too.
Like,
And
I have a very bad memory in general, like just terrible memory, but it gets worse.
Oh, is that it? Oh no. Oh, come on, ref.
Oh, look at this.
A little private party interference.
Assuming that Dark Order is going to come out and start doing stuff.
Did he throw something to Matt?
I thought he did.
I didn't.
But
couldn't really see.
Why would you
Looked
not
like
let
he
him
did.
attack you?
Yeah, buying time, Tony's saying.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
How do
Yes,
you let him
there.
win?
This, yes.
Yes.
Oh no. No.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Matt Hardy
No,
looks
was
like
Matt
he
winning?
gets a
No,
lot of.
one.
He looks like he gets
Oh.
a lot of Botox in his cheek and none in his forehead,
Okay,
and it
so
stresses me out.
I think I might be a little ahead of you guys. I don't know.
Oh,
So
Have you finished
no.
this match?
no. I have.
Okay.
Match is not over, but there's yeah, I'm where you are, Rob.
I'm not. Okay, Dark Order just ran out
Yeah.
of the tunnel for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it because I didn't know where you were.
I think me and Joel are
Oh
pretty in
man,
sync.
Adam Page is so
Yeah,
good.
you and I are really close.
Woo! He's so good.
You're on
I
Fight,
like
Joel.
that.
Pardon?
You're watching on Fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got. Me and you got that Canadian Fight stream.
Yeah, I'm on
Are you
I'm
guys
on
synced up?
VR.
You gotta
Did you
use
match-
that Surfshark deal, surfshark.deals/Fightful or code Fightful. You gotta use that.
I don't know. I
83%
don't know if
off.
Dark Order is the least serious gimmick in wrestling, but
There was a time when they were, or at least on BTE, they're definitely not serious.
yeah, BTE is not
I get it. I agree.
canon. I don't watch BTE at all. The only full BTE I've ever watched was the Brody one. Ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like just like I said yesterday on your stream, I have never watched a single episode of Dark.
You're
Like
yeah.
there's too much wrestling to consume and I don't want to do it 7 days a week.
Actually, Joel, now that the Dark Order came out, I just remembered when you were asking what kind of story beat got us into this angle. It was when Hangman Page cut that promo and he said, a friend of mine always told me to carry around an extra roll of papers with me.
That was really good.
That one, yeah.
Yep.
That's where they got me.
So
I'm glad.
how will Matt Hardy get paid, or how will he pay Hangman Page? Cash, check, money order, PayPal, Venmo,
PayPal would be good.
Cash App,
Traveler's
Be one of the
checks?
very few using
Traveler's
PayPal
checks.
right now lately. Hey, thanks, Ron. You're right. You were right, Hannah. If you need Dark updates, go to me for Fightful. Thank you.
I love the idea of him coming out with like those big water jugs,
Yeah, not even rolled pennies.
not rolled
Just
up.
pennies.
That's a good idea. That's really good. Be like reminds me of Seinfeld when Kramer goes to pay back the cleaner for Jerry and he
Yeah.
hits him with the bag full of coin.
I've
Ian,
literally I was painting my kitchen today and I was watching Seinfeld all day while I was painting.
Ian, I see where you're
The
going.
best.
I don't agree that giving Paige private party would be the right move. I think it'd be a
No.
little tone deaf.
Yeah. Probably not the move to make.
Well, here comes our first big surprise, expected surprise, because obviously
Yeah.
Maki Ito was not expected.
Yeah, so like they're gonna do them like right there together?
Thanks, Sylvie or Civil. Sorry, I don't know if it's what is it. Civil? Okay,
Civil,
Civil,
yeah.
maybe. Okay, sorry.
Or Cyvel?
I've called you a lot of different things, so if,
Please tell us how to pronounce your name.
Whenever we're on Twitch, it's usually just civil. Like,
Yeah. But I just want to know how to
CIVIL,
pronounce it
if you will.
correctly because it could be pronounced a different way.
Brain Man
Fair.
says Renee is
I'd say Renee
backstage.
probably is backstage. Yeah. I mean, in case he has to go to the hospital after.
Yeah,
no, that's
I
fine. The
hope
Good
not.
Brothers will get in the ambulance with them.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
seems to be what they do now.
Today, what episodes of Seinfeld did I watch today? The show about nothing, also a fantastic show for me because I don't remember any of it after. The puffy shirt episode,
Oh, amazing.
the episode
one.
where he gives the Indian to
The cigar store Indian, yeah.
yeah,
Mr. Lipman.
yeah.
All right,
Here we go. He's too
let's
happy.
That's
really
when
quick in
Kramer.
chat.
Yeah, that's when Kramer ends up getting his signed to a deal to write the coffee table book about coffee tables.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was the last one that I watched.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't like that when he's ring announcing it says like 21 years of ring announcing experience, because who cares?
Yeah. So if
Is
you're
that
in
a
chat,
brass ring?
type down.
Steville.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Seville is fine.
Okay, if you're in chat,
Oh boy.
type who you think's going to be the surprise
Yes.
or the sixth entrant. Just real quick, if you want to. Just
give your.
We want to see him,
and we'll go back. Whoever it is, we'll go back and see who got it right. I still say Ethan Page.
Yeah, I can get behind it. We'll see. We'll see.
Hardy is like a chicken shit heel who would totally do that to Page. All ego. Max Caster is money. Ethan
I
Page.
like Max Caster.
Christian Cage.
They bring back Virgil from.
My dark horse pick is Caster. He's like the guy that if the wrestler the fifth person, I guess, or whoever the TBD is, if they're not like a long-term signee, then
which
Caster.
That's also they're real into bringing people in for a one-off or a two-off and not actually signing them. So
yeah. And when they brought in Cage and he won the casino ladder match last time, he immediately had it.
Melonthology says it should be Puff. I like that.
I really like Lance Archer.
I like Lance Archer too.
It's nice to see. It's nice to see. Oh my God, I'm blanking on names again. It's Jake the Snake. It's nice to see Jake with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He posted. I think he posted today that it was 1 year ago today that he signed with them.
Crazy.
He'd be a good sixth person.
Jake?
Yeah, I was sorry. That was really bad sarcasm. I thought for a minute it'd go over well.
And they also sign them and then don't use them. Someone said, "Yeah, that's a wrestling trope in itself."
It wouldn't surprise me if he wins this.
The way they've been.
That's the thing. This match, I can see anybody winning except for Cody. Cody's the only one I don't see winning this match.
It's not going to be Cody.
Yeah,
but I almost see whoever the surprise person is costing Cody the win.
Right. Because everyone has to feud with Cody on the way in.
Exactly. Got to get your Cody feud in before you can do anything else.
I don't mind that though.
Scorpio Sky.
I think AEW realizes, or they've been good at realizing who the kind of less hardcore wrestling fans would recognize. And I think, like, from the people that I've spoken to, Cody Rhodes is a person that they recognize and is a person that people do generally kind of enjoy watching because the matches are usually enjoyable, but more so than that, the promos and the stories are at least given time and attention.
I don't know if they recognize Cody as much as he's Cody Rhodes, so they know he's Dusty's son. Because my parents, who watched wrestling like late 80s, early 90s, so like they know Dusty. You know, they watched that god awful show that Cody's on.
Go Big Show.
The Show Big Go Show.
Yeah,
Big Show
Go Big Show.
Yes,
the Go Big Show. And
they did the lights off. Or they do that for Cody, don't they?
Yeah. When they play the thing.
Yeah. And my dad.
I'm at Penta's entrance right now. He's just getting through the ropes.
Yeah, so we're just right out. We're maybe like 5 or 6 seconds after you.
Okay, so I won't. So if somebody, because it sounds like I'm ahead, I won't say anything.
Yeah, I'm the same place that you are, Rob. Are you what?
Okay.
Are you streaming somewhere else?
Fight.
Okay. So. Yeah, I'm on BR, but that's
okay.
Yeah, I'm on Fight.
It's Cody that's coming out right now, but
okay.
Yeah. So now the lights are out.
But yeah, my parents. We're like 10 seconds ahead of you.
Yeah.
But my parents had no idea who he was at all. And then he said his name was Cody Rhodes. And my dad was like, oh, he's got the blonde hair. That's Dusty's kid, isn't it? And I was like, yeah, like that was the only way that they knew, like, and they know, like, they know who Roman Reigns is. They know, like some wrestlers, even if they have never seen them before, they've heard the name places, but they literally only knew who Cody was because he's Dusty's kid. Like, but they did watch the match with Shaq because they wanted to see Shaq. So I was like, well, I guess that is a way to make him more recognizable, putting him with the celebrity stuff that people that aren't wrestling fans are going to tune in to watch.
Helps that he's good though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I'm not a big Cody fan, but I'm not going to say that he's not good. I liked him about 100 times less once he got that neck tattoo. All right. Here we go.
Cody's through the
I
ropes.
think I almost like him more just
Focused on
because
Jade.
it's such a random and ridiculous thing to have done.
All right. Well, I see your reaction, Hannah, so I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
Oh, look at that.
It's clearly John Cena.
Clearly.
John Cena's in this ladder match. I hope everyone's excited.
It is a John Cena, Finn Balor mesh. They are together. They are one person. His name is John Balor.
John Balor. Well, no surprises there. Welcome, All Ego.
I feel like it was too scripted. Everybody knew it was going to be him.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to cost...
He's not going to win this match.
No, he's going to cost Cody.
Yeah.
10,000%. People that don't know who he is, which there are a lot of people that don't know who he is. Just because
of course.
they don't, I mean, they didn't watch Impact, like they're going to see how good he is getting to see him up against Cody. And they are going to put on some good matches. Like, he's super talented. Wonder if he brought the Karate Man with him.
That's who I thought it was going to be in this match.
That's what they should have done, is had him come out as the Karate Man.
Just troll everybody.
Everybody would have been so confused.
What was the Impact pay-per-view where Ethan Page was killed by Karate Man? That was
hard to kill.
Hard to kill,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. John Balor. They're saying John Balor.
John Balor. And his name is
It's
John
Balor. Oh, God. Cody's already dead up on the stage.
Oh, God, that Scorpio getting his neck compressed.
To be fair, they didn't hype this one as much, so, like, it's totally reasonable. Well, at first, before Tony distinguished the difference, everyone thought that the person in the ladder match was the Hall of Fame worthy talent before Tony was like, no, it's two different people. And I even said then, it's Ethan Page. I said it's going to either be Ethan Page or Tessa Blanchard. Didn't want it to be Tessa Blanchard, but Tully's there. So, I mean, I don't not see it happening at some point.
Right, yeah.
Nope.
Oh, he lost.
Gisberto.
No, he said he'll be back.
No.
Okay.
I think he just has to write for the this match.
Okay. Yeah, I felt like it was
I do like
fairly
watching Twitter
obvious
right
that it was
now.
going to be Ethan.
A lot of people on Twitter who haven't paid attention think that was the big surprise, and they're like, just he's not a Hall of Fame member. It's like
They never said,
Okay.
and that's what I keep telling
I know.
everybody. They never said he's a Hall of Fame member. They said Hall of Fame worthy talent.
well, that's
and
what that's what they
honestly,
meant.
Ethan Page will be in some sort of Hall of Fame. Like, I mean, the Impact, whatever, he will be one day. Like, he's great. What's happening?
Oh,
Oh,
I like that.
Take
I
a
like
bow,
it.
Max.
I like he's got his mask on. Yeah.
When was the last time you saw a JVC Kaboom box?
Long time.
A long time.
Long time.
Everybody has Bluetooth speakers now, so they don't.
right?
I will say I was getting super stressed out. I typically don't watch AEW live. I watch NXT. I have friends at NXT, so I always try to support them by watching live every week. I typically will catch up on AEW on Thursday, like fast forwarding through, to the parts that I want to watch. And I always already know what's going to happen because I listen to the review on Fightful on Wednesday night.
There we go.
That's right.
But I was very upset. I watched a lot of it live Wednesday because I wanted to see Shaq and all that. I was very upset at the amount of times that they were panning to the crowd and people did not have their mask on or on correctly.
I mean, you can see it in the crowd.
Yeah, like I get that you're going to have someone constantly going around to enforce it, but I mean, it was like every single time they were panning to the crowd. The people they were showing didn't have their nose covered or had it pulled down or whatever, and I was getting frustrated.
Did you see? You saw the stuff from Lariato Pro when Cass and Enzo were in.
Mm-hmm.
Were in match, right?
And I quote tweeted it and said because they said something about never know what's going to happen here or whatever, and I said the bigger surprise would be if people were wearing masks.
Right. And so they keep doubling down on that show and saying that it's a town of 6,000 and that COVID isn't there, but that they also asked for masks and they told people to be potted and socially distanced. And they're like, well, we can't enforce these rules. And it's like, yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
You have the abilities.
Yeah. You literally make them have a mask on to come in the door. And if they don't have a mask on, somebody goes over and says, put your mask on or you're out. It's not that difficult. If you're a town of 6,000, that means your crowd's not very big. It shouldn't be that big to enforce.
Yeah. And they keep saying they're getting between 500-600 people, but also it's wrestling. So,
yeah,
I'm
in a town of 3,000 and in a town of 3,000, we had over 30 people die already.
It's reality.
And about a third of the town has had it. So, I mean, 30 people doesn't seem like a lot until you realize the town's population is only 3,000. Like, yeah, put up a sign and turn people away. Not that difficult. Yep. If you saw my post about last night, we went to a fundraiser for a little girl that has cancer. She's 2. Ethan Page's all elite tweet.
Yeah.
For a little girl that has cancer, she's 2. Would you not think, even if there wasn't a pandemic going to a fundraiser for a child with cancer, you would, wear a mask or, do something to protect said child? Me and my children were the only people there with masks on. The only people. Like, and I'm half vaccinated. I get my other vaccination shot on Wednesday. Like, I'm not worried about myself. But you got a child here that has cancer. Like, I don't understand people.
My dad got his second shot Monday, and he's been fine. My brother got his second shot, and he had the side effects, and he was miserable. And I haven't been able to get my first shot yet, but I'm hoping soon.
My dad got his second shot on Friday, and he didn't have any. He got the Pfizer. He didn't have any side effects or anything. I'm getting Moderna, but hopefully I'm not sick. We'll see.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Dole. I hope you get better soon, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fun, man. Everyone wear your mask. Yeah, Canada, we are lagging behind in vaccinations. Probably won't be getting mine till late summer, I guess.
I don't know how it is where you're at, Rob, but here it's actually been, the rollout has been kind of smooth. Like,
here it's been,
at first it wasn't. Like, it took them a little bit to figure their stuff out at first, but I mean, now it's actually going pretty smooth. So a lot of people are getting vaccinated.
Oh, here we go.
It is not because of socialized medicine, Ron.
This is making me nervous.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Oh!
I'm sorry, what was that?
Ron was saying it's because of socialized medicine. It's not because of that. It's actually because the premiers of each province can't get their shit together.
Yeah.
No, Minnesota was like the first couple of weeks they did not do well at all. But
Yeah,
then
that's how
like
ours
now
was.
they got ranked like really high. Oh, now they're doing the shoulder thing. Okay. They thought the Shaq match was going to be off because of his shoulder at one point.
Yeah. So in Illinois, phase 1 was frontline essential medical and people 65 plus. Phase 2 was frontline essential anything. So like manufacturing, grocery stores, fast food, anybody that's had to still work through all of this.
Mhm.
Phase 1 started in December. Phase 2 started like January 25th, I want to say. And then phase 3 is all other frontline, or no, all other essential workers, but that could work from home, which would be me. And anyone with a pre-existing condition. And then after we get through all of that, then it's everybody else. But like my town, we're still technically in phase 2 in Illinois, but like my town is so small that all the people that wanted vaccinated for the other stuff had already got it. So they just started giving it to anybody that wanted to come up and get it, basically. Because they're getting 140 doses in every week. And once you thaw them out, if you don't use them, they have to be disposed of.
Okay.
So they're just giving them.
Gotcha.
So Cody's just kind of standing by the entryway with people being like, you okay? You okay?
And he's just chilling. I noticed that.
Yeah. I guess he's just having his chill spot. Oh,
Okay,
the Sonic ring.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh.
So 4 of the 6 guys are how many are in this? 5 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4.
6.
Okay. So 4 guys are on top of the ladder right now, battling. It is. Oh, but
everyone's going after the
it's
Sonic
pretty
ring.
good. Yeah. Yes, Sonic ring is what I thought, and then people.
Or as Jeremy called it, the hemorrhoid donut.
Oh, that makes sense too.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really what it looks like. I had one of those after I had kids. They send you home with one of those. They do.
No, I know. I wasn't laughing at that because I was
with this weird little yellow tub thing to sit on to use the bathroom.
Hey, it's a giant Cheerio.
There you go. This is the most Cody thing I've ever seen. Yeah. Most things are the most Cody things I've ever seen. I didn't tell you guys about my children are obsessed with fake tattoos.
Oh no,
cool.
it's that time of year.
Reed got a fake tattoo in one of his Valentines. And he wanted it on his neck so he could be like Cody.
Oh,
so
man. Poor kid.
We put it on his neck. It was a superhero, something, I don't even remember who it was. Put it on his neck. Most of it comes off after like 2 days. Rest of it was on there for like 3 weeks because he would not let me wash it. Every time he took a bath, he was talking about how bad it hurt when I would try to scrub it with a washcloth. So he just had like this dirty little like brown looking thing on his neck for like 3 weeks. Why is Cody still on the damn stage? I'm sick of looking at him.
Stop looking at him. Look at the action in the ring.
I don't care about the action in the ring. I want to know what the hell he's doing. That's why he's doing this. Is because
he's waiting for the spot that brings him back to the ring.
That's exactly what he's doing.
Or until FTR try to take him out from the tunnel. I'm at both guys.
Is FTR not on this pay-per-view?
Not yet. But no, they're not officially on this card.
I like FTR.
You'll probably run into it in a second then.
Oh, there's a sunset flip.
Yeah.
Ego took that nicely.
I'm like 15 seconds ahead of guys, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right. But like I said, fight at the beginning of the night was.
I'm on what's his name pulling someone off the ladder.
So Caster and Scorpio are going at it right now on the mat, not
Yeah, Scorpio
Scorpio's-
just threw what's his face
he's
into the
climbing.
ladder.
Okay. So Caster just pulled Scorpio off the ladder. Now they're punching again.
Now Scorpio's taking down the ladder and gonna beat his ass on it, basically.
Yeah, that's interesting. Somebody said that Jobber says that Cody's in the hill tunnel.
He's not. That's the face tunnel.
Oh, that is a face tunnel.
That is
Okay.
the face tunnel.
I don't know the difference.
If it comes from the left, you're automatically a bad guy. But if
Oh.
it's a stage left, then you're actually the good guy. So really, it makes no sense.
No sense at all.
There's a slam on the ladder.
Looks like, yeah, Cody is gone now. So he'll be back
For
out
you,
in a few
maybe.
minutes.
I was gonna say for you, he's gone.
He should go get Pharaoh and let Pharaoh finish the
Oh,
match.
Jesus!
Okay, so I'm assuming whatever the spot is, it's because Scorpio's going to the top rope.
Jeez.
Oh, there's that frog splash. Wonderful.
Yeah, that's a hell of a way to welcome Ethan Page to AEW. Jeez.
My God.
Oh, he did that to that was to Max Caster, wasn't it? Yeah, he did it to Max Caster.
Yeah, that was Caster. I thought it was Ethan Page at first, too.
Yeah, Page is wearing black and white trunks. Caster's wearing pants.
Oh, flipped him right onto the ladder. We know this match ain't in until Cody comes back out, so I don't know why they're... I see
Holy
someone
crap.
off to the right, but I don't think it's Cody.
Jeez.
Did that ladder just break in half?
Uh-huh. That was a hell of a run for Scorpio.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's Ethan. Oh!
Yep. Oh, looked like he kicked him in the dick.
It's Arn. Okay.
It's gotta be Yarn.
Yeah, it is Arn. I see that now.
Yeah.
I see his sleeve on his shirt. I couldn't tell what it was before because he wasn't moving. You're correct. Thank you, Jobber.
I think he just goes by JJ.
Oh, I've been calling him Jobber the whole time.
I
Always.
call him- I
Sorry,
always
man.
call him
You'll
Jobber.
always be Jobber. You're
I'll
not
still-
a Jobber like Jobber.
I make the
Jobber, but
same
you're
mistake.
Jobber.
I make the same mistake.
I will
Sorry,
still
JJ.
call you Jobber. I'm sorry.
You'll be Jobber forever. You
You're
don't have
still
a
Jobber.
choice.
I tried.
Yeah, he definitely tried. It just didn't work.
We like you. We're not saying it
Yeah,
any
that's
way.
a good thing. We're not calling you Brooklyn
Backtracking.
Brawler.
I'm very much enjoying this backtracking. Thank you.
I'm
friends.
not backtracking at all. I mean, if I would call him much worse things if I didn't like him.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's Arn now. He's out ringside.
Oh, let Arn take over for Cody. That'd be a hell of a
I would
thing.
love that.
Does he have? Oh, he has a chair. I want him to come in here and spine buster somebody. Did I miss Cody coming back in the ring? Because I see him in there.
I
Hey.
just saw him come in, and I have. Yeah, he just
Yeah.
did that crossroads too.
I totally missed it. He says, thanks, LOL. Jeremy gave
Nah.
him the nickname JJ. Well, what's your name?
It's probably Phil.
Tell us what your name is, and then if I remember it, I'll call you by your actual name.
I can guarantee you I will not remember
Oh,
it.
I won't remember,
On
but
pur-
I
on
will
purpose.
try. I'm a nice guy who loves wrestling. That's my gimmick. Well, there you go. I just want to know what your
Thank
name is. He came back swinging his belt. Oh, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Real name is Jordan.
Real-
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Jordan. Everyone will remember Jobber's name. Well, his name's not Jobber, it's Jordan. So
so much brass ring movement here.
Now this is for the chance of the TNT title?
That's correct.
Yep.
Okay. Nice name, Jordan.
My dark horse, who's about to get the shit kicked out of him. I kind of casually forgot that Penta was in this match when I was running down the card. Feel a little bad about that.
So I was kind of curious, like if Penta and Ethan Page ever wrestled before, other than the one time I saw them wrestle in a match against each other, and I just looked at Cage Match, and they've only wrestled together in one match, and I saw it, so that was pretty cool to see. It was the North versus the Lucha Brothers versus Top Flight. Great match.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Shoot
it
names,
was
respect the business. My shoot name is Cher.
Yep, that's totally right. Yep.
I really love when people argue with me on Twitter and say, "Listen, Cher." Pops me every time.
My partner once saw me with the window open DMing you. Was like, "You have a friend named Cher?" I'm like, first of all, let's not go that far. Second of all,
Cher, Delaware. I told Sean I really wish that Cam would have gave me that nickname like 3 years ago, because I would have totally just ran with that and told people that was my name, because I can't even have my last name on social media because wrestling fans are psychotic.
oh boy,
Yeah.
boy. Archer's gonna kill
like
Ethan.
Cam?
Yeah, Seahawk. He's the one that called.
He's
the
one of
that
my
called me.
favorite guys on Twitter. One
He's
of my
hilarious.
favorite people.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of his.
He and I are very mean to each other, and people think that we are very serious, and
Yeah.
we're not at all.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's true. Like I
Oh
got
my
somebody that
god, I
thought the
love that
same-
Razor's Edge.
I had
I
somebody
don't
think
like
the same thing when I
This guy getting involved. Oh no,
Yeah.
oh, here we go. Nope.
Jake with that short arm lariat. I assume you guys are way ahead of me.
No, well, a little bit, but yeah.
And to just knock the shit out of Jake.
Yeah, that's why I yelled, "Oh no!" when he knocked the shit out of Jake.
3 referees checking on him.
Jake is like my grandpa, and I don't want him to be hurt.
Oh no, people.
Yeah, exactly.
Jake looks like
all my grandpas were dead before I was born, so I don't want him to be hurt. But Jake looks legitimately hurt right now.
Yeah.
I think he's just selling. I think it was okay.
Yeah, he's selling, but
it's just like a little baby bird.
I love
He just wants to be held.
He would be a terrible grandfather for me, but I still love him.
Oh, here goes Cody. Gonna grab that brass ring. Never mind, there's a chair.
Here's Sky. He's been out for a while.
Hey.
But no, I really wish that he would have like jokingly called me Cher Delaware 3 years ago, because that's seriously what I would have just gone buying. Because shoo boy.
Back when I would go to wrestling shows, I would try to do post-show call-in appearances. And I was always trying to get a week when Cam was on one of the shows that he works on.
Mm-hmm.
And it never worked out. I'm still trying. When we get back to normal, I'm going to go to so many wrestling shows. And every week I'm like, Cam Hawkins, are you on the show? Are you on the show this week, Cam? Keep getting screwed. Last time WWE was in Toronto, he was on the show. And I was not asked to be on the show. We're not allowed. Cam and I are not allowed to be on the show together.
I used to go to shows, and then on my way back to my hotel or to my car or whatever, I would be listening to Sean's post show, and he would always make fun of me for listening.
There we go.
And there it is.
All right.
I like that. You
Yeah.
like that? I like that.
That's
Got
a
a
good
new
choice.
attitude.
Good choice. I will be
Got
right
that new
back.
attitude. It's time for
Okay.
yeah.
God, they better not do this while I'm upstairs. I will scream at my kid. I'll be right back.
Probably will.
Yeah, they will. So where did Hannah come from?
What do you mean? Where did Hannah get?
I think he's
everywhere.
talking about shoot names. Yeah. Well, no, I think he's talking about the shoot name thing.
Oh yeah.
Good for Scorpio. I wanted him. I was actually happy that he won this.
Yeah. You know what? I'm also happy for our sponsor.
But Sean, I don't know if I'd like a VPN. I'm not sure if it would work for me.
How about 30 days risk-free? That's what surfshark.deals/Fightful, using that code Fightful, brings you. Surfshark VPN. 30-day money-back guarantee. Gives you plenty of time to try it risk-free. No logs. They're not going to keep your data. They got 24/7 live customer support because they're great. Any device. PC, Mac, Linux, you know the drill. Xbox, PlayStation even, Chrome, Firefox. One subscription. You can try it out with your wife, your roommate, whatever. Surfshark. VPN. Browse with freedom. Overcome location-based price discrimination and websites being blocked. Be safe on public Wi-Fi. Surfshark.deals/Fightful. Enter that promo code FIGHTFUL for 83% off and 3 months free. You nerd.
I swear to God, every time he wears those glasses and does a bit, he's taking a shot at me. Swear to God.
I was like, oh my God, this better be over because I heard them talking about the announcement that
This is it.
Paul White, and I'm like,
Here we go.
I'm really struggling not calling him Big Show.
No more BS,
Ron,
Hannah.
Ron, he's been wrestling since 2002, Scorpio Sky. I just looked it up. I was curious myself.
He was once on an episode of Tosh.0.
Really?
Oh, yeah, he was...
Did the web redemption.
He was... I can't remember the other one.
All right, here we
He
go.
was the trainer for the match.
Okay.
I forgot for the guy having the web redemption. All right, here we go. Who's it going to be? You guys are going to find out before me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm going to try to be quiet. I'm going to watch your face.
It's a countdown, and people taking off their mask in the crowd.
Of course. Okay, so they just finished the announcement. Here's the 10. Okay, I see your face. Oh, yeah, there you go. Taking off the mask and then putting it back on. I mean, this sounds like a Christian theme. Yeah. There you go. It sounded like a Christian theme.
He says, "You know what? Vince called me before I had to sign this, and no."
So, let me tell you something funny. I'm on the phone with somebody that works for WWE the other day while they were at work.
Dropping scoops, Hannah.
They were talking to someone backstage. They were like, who do you think it's going to be? You know, and they were, you know, going through people and everything. And the person said, did we sign Christian? And the other person said, if we're smart. And he said, well, you know, we aren't fucking smart.
That's
Yeah, this is a
pretty
TNA theme. That's why I recognized it.
That's embarrassing that the dude got cleared with Edge cleared too, and they did not sign him.
Yep. It's a very, very dumb move for WWE to not
What does
have
the shirt
picked this
say?
guy up.
outwork
Everyone.
Yep.
And you know what's crazy is Vince has never seen. It's a Vince thing. Vince has never seen what we have in this guy.
Well, let me also give you another little scoop here.
Yeah,
Oh,
boy, here we go.
I told Sean this the other day, and he walked into the tunnel on the right. So is that the face tunnel? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. The tunnel he came out was the face tunnel.
Okay. So Vince doesn't like him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah.
blue
like-
dot, the blue dot,
like-
and everything.
Blatantly in the middle of sorry, I was listening to them. In the middle of like them doing something with him, like a package or something where he was like, it was playing and it was him. Vince was backstage talking about get his ugly effing face off of my screen.
I've heard this story.
Ugly SOB and on, like grumbling, and everybody was like, what the did he do to Vince? Like, he's a dick. He's probably a dick to Vince too. Like, he don't care. He's not gonna be nice to him. And I'd say that if they did offer him anything, it was embarrassing. And AEW offered him more. They said, oh, he's cleared. Here we go. Like,
It just, it goes to show if you're a dick, you can get anywhere. I mean, no, that's not what it goes to show.
and
Listen, I'm happy.
All everybody wanted was an ENC tag reunion. Like, they got their one moment in the Rumble, and everybody like Sean is going to be so sad.
Oh, he just posted. It just says, "God damn it!" and it's the 4 photos of Christian and Big E.
Well, like you were right, Hannah. What, like I agreed with you. I'm like, why would they have given him a spot like in the Royal Rumble if they didn't have him sign longer?
Yeah.
That even if you're negotiating with him, like it's like I don't get it. I'm okay with it. Like, I think he's going to do great, and I wanted him on WWE. I wanted him wherever. As long as I get to see Christian, I'm happy. So I'm happy.
I'd say that with him, it was, we'll sign you to this. We're not going to feature you. We're not going to, like, he was never going to get the Edge spot. And I mean, he's not going to get the Edge spot in AEW, but like, he's going to have more creative freedom. Like, when you're 47, I think he is 47, 48, like, can't blame him. I can't blame him at all, but I'm disappointed. I'm not disappointed that it's him. I'm happy that it's him. I'm disappointed that we don't get Christian and Big E and Edge and Christian together, because that really sucks that they both had to retire, came back, and we won't even get to see them together. Like, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh, well, it's one of those things where I don't blame him. I don't blame him. You got to go where the money's at. Yeah.
Someone said Edge and Christian versus Usos would have been natural feud when Jimmy came back. It would have, but I don't think that he wanted to do Edge and Christian at all. He wanted to have Edge be a main event singles person, and Christian would have been faded into the background. You can do things every now and then. So, and I'm sure Vince is gonna be pissed tomorrow.
I don't think he will.
I think he will. I think he will. No,
I think
not because he doesn't like him, because, like, how dare he not sign with us? Like,
well, do we know if he was even offered anything though?
Oh, I'm sure that he was. I'm sure that it was, because I don't think that they would have even let him have the Rumbles. He'd been backstage quite a bit lately.
I get that, but he was doing the segments, like he was doing the pre-shows and everything. Right. But then they asked him after his Rumble appearance, like for digital, they were like, "Hey, are you back? What's the deal?" And Christian was like, "Hmm." Well, and it felt like he legitimately had no idea. He wasn't just.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd say that if after that, there was probably some, like, well, we'll let you wrestle every now and then kind of thing, like, not anything serious. And then AEW called and offered him something serious. Like, dude's almost 50.
We're going to talk about this car?
No.
Yeah, that car was badass.
Pretty nice car. I mean, come on. It's
Yeah.
got the wing doors
Well,
and everything. Come on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would
Oh,
drive
no,
it if
I
I could
don't-
fit in it.
I don't think Vince knew already. Vince has no idea what's happening outside of Vince's bubble.
Yeah, I would say maybe Bruce, and he would have been like, okay,
Yeah,
he's not main eventing WrestleMania. His tag team
People-
partner is.
people think Vince knows a lot more about what goes on outside of WWE than Vince actually knows. Vince doesn't pay attention unless someone tells him. He doesn't know. That's why they got away with doing freaking Twitch and stuff for so long, because Vince didn't know what the hell it was until somebody told him. Like,
Yeah, and that didn't happen until they signed that, or they hired that Nick Khan guy. Just happens to have the same last name as Tony, but that.
Shout out to Louis Dangor, who said, well, Christian sure as shit isn't getting into the WWE Hall of Fame now.
yeah, no joke. He'll never get in now.
I think he's more than happy with the money that was given to him in exchange for this. Yeah, and Sean's saying, like, WWE not mentioning Christian's name at all the week after he returned was always odd. I really think that they brought him back, said maybe, and then they didn't agree to anything, and that was it. And now we have to watch this black and white street fight, but Gisberto's back. Have your water. It's cool.
Hey,
Oh.
I got you mid-sip.
Yeah.
Yes,
What are
exactly,
you gonna do?
Samuel. Vince does not care about anything unless he has his finger on it. Vince doesn't care about NXT. Vince doesn't watch NXT.
You guys follow the
wait.
Vince McMahon Googling
Yes, that's
Twitter
my
account?
favorite. That's my favorite Twitter account.
It just said to
Oh,
get
come on. I
revenge
thought
that
I
I
was-
signed Gangrel.
And I'm also kind of disappointed because I never got to see Christian live, and I was excited to like go to something and maybe get to see. I've never got to see Edge live and get to see both of them.
I'm sorry.
I mean, like AEW never comes near me, so I don't ever get to see anything that they had one show finally planned for St. Louis, and then COVID hit.
I love this. In my head, Sting is future Darby coming back to save his younger self.
Oh my god!
What movie is that? Looper. It's Looper.
Yes.
yeah.
I'm all for it. Yeah, this is a very arts house entrance
Oh.
for them.
9 million
and Sting's
stings.
Okay.
Lots of stings. I met Sting.
Oh yeah, I remember that Twitter you posted on Twitter in Chicago, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Survivor
the,
Series.
the only meet and greet I have ever been to.
Yeah,
I
I
actually
remember I remember like your tweet. You were pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that meet and greet's not really my thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I know so many people that like I don't really fangirl over a lot of wrestlers. Shawn Michaels, I will die in where I'm standing when I meet him. But like Sting was my first favorite wrestler. So when they had him listed for that meet and greet, I was like, oh, 1000% going to that. $175. Oh yeah, definitely going to it. Don't care. And like at the same time, they were having like a Becky and Seth one and like all of these didn't care about any of the rest of them. That's all I cared about. Like didn't give a crap about the rest. So that's the one that I went to and it was a blast. I was the only person there not dressed like Sting. The only person.
Which means you clearly weren't paying attention to the dress code.
Yeah, obviously. The only person not dressed like him, and everybody else had their face paint on. He didn't even have face paint on. So all these like 40-year-old men with Sting face paint and the trench coats and the bats, and he's just standing there in a black shirt and white jacket, sunglasses. That's it. Like no face paint. So they're dressed like him and he's not dressed like him. One of my most favorite. Oh, it's so funny.
I have a friend that does like he has an autograph business where he brings in like celebrities at shows usually, but he this one he didn't do a show with. He was able to get Undertaker for a private signing, and Undertaker's agent didn't tell him that this wasn't a public signing, so Undertaker showed up in makeup and everything.
Oh my god!
Amazing. That's
At a
amazing.
hotel. Yes.
The inspiration
Yeah,
for this setting.
Yeah. Oh, is that a new copy? Hey, is that new?
Joe Pearl.
No. I just
Yes.
got
Oh, it looked
protective cases for them.
okay. Gotcha. I was like, man, it looks new.
Yeah,
Hi,
Yes.
Jeremy.
Hi.
pretty good shape though.
Hello,
Hello,
Jeremy.
buddy.
Joe Pearl, apologize to JJ.
We've done
Why?
this before.
Now, on stream, apologize to JJ.
Why does he have to
I
apologize?
apologize for nothing.
Because he yelled at JJ on Thursday saying
didn't
it
yell
was
at him.
not going to be Christian as the signing, and it was Christian. And so
it was not Christian. It was
Joel
Christian
Pearl.
Cage.
It was Christian Cage.
Joel Pearl apologize to JJ.
It was Christian Cage.
Well,
Oh, you kicked him?
It was a little bit of both.
Apologize.
well, I
JJ.
will say that Joel Pearl made us apologize to JJ earlier for calling him Jobber because he
Yes.
said he goes by JJ, but then he told us his name is Jordan, so we're calling him Jordan now.
It's always JJ.
Well, he said you named him JJ, but his name is Jordan, so
Yeah,
we're
because
calling him
I
Jordan.
didn't want to call him Jobber anymore.
Well, we're
I don't
calling
wanna
him
call him
Jordan
Jobber.
because that's his name.
That's fine.
I'm gonna try to remember, but Jordan, it's gonna be a long time before I can do it. Just so you know, before I remember. So that's the way it's got to be for now. I apologize.
Just going back to that earlier conversation, I actually met Sting once.
Why would you throw the
completely-
bat? Why do you throw a bat? Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, that's ridiculous. You knew Ricky was gonna duck. Like, you never watched Dodgeball?
I'm reflecting, but here's me and Sting.
Nice.
Ooh.
See it? Very nice.
He looks like a ghost there.
Yeah, was that Mania 31, the morning of the show. My friend and I we just went and we got breakfast somewhere and we went kind of out of the way and the place was completely deserted and Sting was actually he came in like a couple minutes after us, sat down like the table right next to us. So we had breakfast right next to him. We kind of exchanged pleasantries awkwardly, but yeah, he seemed cool.
I had Ming ask me where a strip club was once. That
Hey,
was interesting.
Those are my
And
favorite
I
I
interactions.
will say I said
I
that
told
that's
him, and he was really happy.
That's the only in-person. That's the only in-person meet and greet I've ever done. But I did pay for a meet and greet with Jeremy and my dear friend Austin Creed because it was the day after the election. And so he and I just said we were so stressed out about it being the day after the election because he was convinced he was going to be in a terrible mood. So that's what we talked about the whole time.
He's
But
carrying
I
him up
did
the
do that.
stairs. Look at this.
Oh,
Brian Cage, very powerful man. Okay, I'm out. Joel Pearl, you
Hi,
should
Jeremy.
still apologize to JJ.
have a good post
Everybody.
show, buddy.
Yes, everyone go to youtube.com/Fightful after AEW Revolution and check myself, Joseph, and Cassidy out on the post show.
We will
Everyone.
plug you. Don't worry.
One question.
Yes.
Can you have Robert O'Neill come in for like 3 minutes?
No.
No.
No. He's
tried.
he's welcome on our show. He's not welcome on like any official
Oh,
good Fightful shows, just our show.
Tune into the
Okay.
post show. Look at how
Makes-
observant Jeremy is. He noticed that Cage was strong. He clearly noticed the muscles. This is the type of hard-hitting analysis you're gonna find on the Fightful post shows. So make sure you're tuning in because you're only getting the best from us.
Insane
Dude,
talent.
this post show is going to be like 45 minutes. I'm trying to go to bed. I'm trying to
Does Joe know he's on it?
This. Yeah, Joseph knows he's on it. He plays the gimmick that he doesn't.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock here, and we haven't even started the main event yet. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
10
thing ain't
11
gonna be
were.
over. Yeah, this thing ain't gonna be over until like 11:30 at the earliest.
I'm saying 11:45 is when they'll go off the air.
That's probably
I
a
hate
better
it.
guess.
I hate these Sunday pay-per-views.
Yeah, not like if you're gonna do it, start it at 7 at least. Like, I'm fine
Well,
with
they
it on
did
a
start
Saturday,
at 7.
but well, the actual pay-per-view. But
Yeah, I know the main card.
all right, I'm out. Y'all have fun. Joel Pearl, please apologize to JJ. You're banned once again.
You dick.
So, friend in WWE said Vince is probably glad to be rid of him, and then we were joking about how he hates his ass. And he said, at least AEW has that crack concussion protocol if something happens to Christian.
As I just watched Ricky Starks take a trash can to the head.
As they, cleared freaking Hardy to finish that match when he couldn't have told you his name was Matt Hardy.
Yeah, exactly.
And then tried to deny that he had a concussion.
Why would you? Oh, God, I don't need to go back to that. Rebby reminded us all what the real situation was.
Rebby was so mad.
Yeah. And then they brought her out, which was my favorite. They brought her and the family out for Dynamite, and I was half expecting her to be in the crowd and just be like.
And I loved that she was standing there because I was like, they have Rebby standing here because if they get out of line, she's gonna beat some ass.
Oh, absolutely!
She demanded to be ringside for this. Oh God!
I love this stuff.
For me, WWE pay-per-views start at 6, 5 for the pre-show, but they are also over by 10 anymore. So it's not bad. Right.
Yeah, and you know what? WWE prides itself on a family product, so I understand why they start late or earlier.
Mm-hmm.
AEW is not going to match it, and they go quarterly, so they're always going to go long on their shows.
And that's fine, but I need them to do it on Saturdays.
Right, I'm down with that too. I think
I get it with UFC. They don't want to compete against UFC, but people have to work on Monday. Well,
yeah.
Oh, where are you going?
Dave's right.
Where are you going?
Dave Bedford, he goes off
coffin drop.
The whole Alex Reynolds. The whole Alex Reynolds when he got laid out.
Yeah, I don't know with him because that was a weird one.
He was out.
Yeah,
he was, and they covered it. They covered it hardcore too.
Yeah, someone said, was that at work? No.
Why are they overselling that it's Hook?
Dude was definitely out. I'm glad that this Sting match is not actually an in the ring. I mean, not that this is any better, but it is
awesome.
Because
guys, is this a street fight if it's not in the street?
Yes.
Yeah, good point.
Yes.
Is it still a street fight or is it not?
Street fight rules.
Street fight.
Sean
not
made a good. Sean made a good point. Why was Hobbs in a mask?
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering too. And it was an orange mask too.
I don't know.
Wasn't hiding himself very well. If that's what the point of the mask was.
He had to let you know that he's part of Team Taz.
They're going to swing him into that glass. Oh God!
Wonderful! I love this.
There's nothing quite like a branded sneak attack.
That's right. They used to throw people in the lake at camp, and that's how they did it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Good stuff.
I will say,
I still want Taz. I want Taz to show up and give Sting the Taz mission.
Sting wrestling stresses me out. Kind of like Daniel Bryan, Edge, Christian, him wrestling after he lost all feeling in his body in that match against Rollins. It stresses me out.
Jimmy Van had a good tweet here. A cinematic match is the perfect usage of Sting. I could do without Tony Schiavone saying Sting hasn't lost a step, which is up there with Gorilla Monsoon saying that Andre the Giant was in his prime at WrestleMania 3.
Yeah.
But this is the way you protect Sting in 2021.
Yeah, that's what I'm glad it's a cinematic. I was afraid that it was going to be an in-ring and be painful.
I thought it was going to be a walk and brawl.
Yeah. And you gotta you have to say that kind of stuff he hasn't lost a step. What's the alternative?
No, I get that. No, I do, but it's just.
I mean, you can still be Sting's still looking great in 2021, but he broke that damn bat.
I love that the bat is the source of his powers.
He broke the damn bat.
What do you expect?
Oh my God!
Oh yeah, there you go.
A shovel.
I'm assuming someone's going through that thing in the center.
Probably
that
dark.
pallet.
Oh yeah,
the shovel. Yeah,
Oh.
the cage is
There
being
you go.
loaded onto it. Yeah.
You're getting ready to see it.
Yeah, there you go. It's going to be a coffin drop. There you go.
Oh, I was gonna say he's gonna.
Oh, it's the
pull it.
elbow. Oh!
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that coming.
Oh, was I the only one that didn't know there was a ring?
Oh, yeah, there was.
I don't know. Sting gets around pretty good for someone that has the issues that he has, though. He gets around better than
Yeah.
I do some days. He just freaking knocked that whole turnbuckle off. Did you see that, Rob?
Yeah, I did.
It
I mean,
like
it's a
flew.
cheap turnbuckle. Yeah, I see this. That's a good
Oh.
cheap ass indie turnbuckle.
Yeah.
I put a better ring together when I was 19 for a backyard wrestling thing that me and my buddies did. No, I really didn't. It was not nearly as good.
Yes, why have a street fight with the ring?
It's very
This warehouse match. Warehouse fight is what I'm calling it now.
I'm digging it. I like the aesthetic of it. It looks
Yeah.
cool.
It's very Lucha Underground. Huh? I'm upset that Taz is on commentary
Why?
because now he can't show up out of nowhere and lock in the Taz mission.
Oh. Is this the old warehouse of WCW? TNT just found the key and said, "Here you go."
Have at it. Sting's like, oh, you guys never changed the locks.
Yeah.
I've been,
Hey, I still have my
been there for
key.
yeah.
Okay, well,
My
that's
God,
over.
Sting is 1-0 in AEW, friends.
Didn't he go like 0-2 in WWE?
He no, he had one win in
Really?
a tag match.
I don't remember. I only remember
Yeah.
him losing to Triple H and losing to
It's a Rollins.
Seth.
He had a match on Raw, and I think he won.
Seth
Yes.
ending him. What year was that?
Rollins?
That he was like
2015.
back?
yeah.
It was September 2015.
Yeah. I had a 1-year-old.
Meh.
I remember nothing.
Yes. How do you prepare for the icon?
Stang!
Well, that was
Right.
fun. I assume now we're going to see a thing.
A package leading into this so they can, well, I guess they did set up all the dynamite and shit while they were probably.
Tell me if they
Airing
throw to that
that.
package.
Taz is pissed.
Of course he is. It was fun. It was a good match. I enjoyed it.
I liked it. I dig that kind of stuff.
And now he's just leaving. All right. Are they going to a promo package?
I think so.
Great. Here's Sean. Wait, is it? Is it?
Yeah, double or
Yeah.
nothing.
Okay, here's Sean.
Have you ever been traveling abroad and all of a sudden you're locked out of your bank account? Maybe you're on a trip, you're scheduling a hotel, you're scheduling a car rental, and they know you're traveling. Who is they? They. Surfshark VPN keeps that from happening. No more price discrimination. No more getting locked out of your bank account because you're traveling. With Surfshark VPN, you can overcome that. Surfshark.deals/Fightful. Use that code Fightful. Save 83% and get 3 extra months for free. Strictly no logs means they won't keep your data. 24/7 live customer support, 30-day money-back guarantee. One subscription allows you to install Surfshark and run it on an unlimited number of devices, whether it's PC, Mac, Linux, Firefox, Chrome, PlayStation, Xbox, Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, smart TVs, everything, even Linux. You're using Linux? Surfshark.deal/Fightful. Enter the promo code Fightful.
There you go, Surfshark.deals. Use promo code Fightful. What do you guys give that commercial out of 10? What do you give it? Rob? Out of 10?
Oh yeah, I give it a 10. 10.
Yeah?
10.
Okay.
That was a solid
10.
4.
A 4.
Hannah? Out of 10? How do you rate that one?
I didn't watch it.
Wonderful. And I give that a 4.
Well, I get paid by Sean, so that's why I give it a 10.
Great
I
minds
don't
think
get-
alike.
I don't get paid by Sean, so I get a
He's a lot.
negative 2.
Gilberto's a lot further
get-
than I am, so
Yeah.
it's a.
I don't know what I
12
call
if you want.
myself on this thing anymore.
Sean and I
I
are
just call
barely
you
friends
Joel.
some days, so
Well, here we go. This is the main event. Barbed wire steel cage. Yeah, it's going to go at least 30 minutes. Absolutely. Get everything to blow up all at once. I'm all for that.
There's no way it doesn't go 30 minutes. I'll say that. I think their unsanctioned match was at least 40, was it not?
Oh, I do not remember, but I'm going to go with you on that. It was
Felt
long.
like
That's
it.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't bad or anything. It definitely went a while.
Yeah.
So you got to figure there's going to be some prolonged periods of selling.
Oh God, Bryce is in the full hazmat suit with the
Good.
gloves. He's in
good.
a full white hazmat suit with the hood up, and he's got the
so I
face
called
cover.
it. Like, well,
10,000%
I
what
kind
I
of
would
called
do.
it. I kind of called it.
You
I
did.
said, like the Hurt Locker thing.
You did.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Amazing.
I think I might be one of the very few people that can say this, but I've actually seen Don Callis wrestle. He wrestled
Really?
Joel Gertner. Yeah, I saw him wrestle Joel Gertner at an ECW pay-per-view. It didn't last long at all. It was Anarchy Rules 2000.
I don't think I've seen him wrestle. I've seen Edge and I've seen Christian wrestle, going back to that conversation from earlier. I saw Edge versus Cena in that TLC match in Toronto in 2006. I was there for that.
Oh, sweet.
It was a very good match. I saw Christian win the European title. I think.
Yeah, I've been lucky to see some really good matches. The AJ Styles versus Finn Balor the first time. That also had the Kurt Angle return as the Shield member. I was at that show. And then I got to see the Shield versus the Wyatt family at the Elimination Chamber. That's like one of the Shield's. That was one of the best matches I've ever seen.
I went to the last ride of the Shield.
Oh, that was that house show, wasn't it? Or it was filmed for WWE Network.
They
too,
did,
I
they
guess.
did three
They did it
different.
live. Part of it,
They
right?
did 3 different nights. One in Davenport, Iowa. One in St. Louis. And I can't remember where the other one was, but yeah, took my kids actually. Went to one of them. We were like 3rd row. It was fun.
Well, I'm excited for this.
Moxley.
Gonna watch a couple guys bleed possibly to death.
Hopefully not to death.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They had a lot of fans there. I don't think I realized how many fans were there.
Yeah, they had a few more than usual.
Yeah.
Or they allowed a few more than usual.
Want them to reenact the climactic fight from the Karate Kid 2, where they're holding him by live or die, man.
I think that there's going, whether or not serious injury, I think there's going to be injury.
Yeah.
You can't really control Dynamite.
I mean, I don't think they're Dynamite, but
but I mean, not anything that's going to seriously kill someone. But when you have things exploding, there's only so much you can control.
right. I have to give Moxley props. He is finally wearing a different jacket.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about his jacket. I like it.
He's not wearing the same denim vest that I also own, that I may have owned before he did.
If you paid attention to his fantastic wife when she was a commentator, she wore a different jacket every week. She was very known for her jackets, and I have a feeling that she got that for him.
Smart woman, that Renee.
Yeah. He's very
Yes,
lucky
this is
man.
the last match, by the way. This is the main event. This is the last match. And we'll see how long it goes. By the way, if you're hanging out with us here, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to Fightful Scraps, tap the bell, do the notifications thing, and then after tonight's show, go over to youtube.com/Fightful, where you'll be able to see the post show with Jeremy Lambert, Joe Holbert, and Cassidy Haynes. And then also, Sean Ross Sapp is going to be covering the post media scrum also on Fightful YouTube. So that'll happen after the show ends, after we go off the air and say goodnight to y'all. Keep an eye out. That's what's going to happen next. Till then, we got a main event. It's going to be huge. It's going to be a lot of explosives. It's going to be a lot of really awkward moments, I guess, with people bleeding. Anything you're really looking forward to, Rob?
I just want them to live.
Yeah, that's it.
That's really it. I do find it funny. I'm more concerned for Renee Paquette than I am for John Moxley and Kenny Omega. And I like both guys. And
I'm literally more concerned for her because they will be fine. She could physically go into early labor. I'm very concerned for her. Her husband is insane. When she married Dean Ambrose, she was not aware of I want to kill myself, John Moxley.
CZW John Moxley.
Yeah. No, she did not sign on for that.
Hey, you know what?
When I first
go ahead.
That was the first time I came across John Moxley was when he was in CZW, and then when I found out he signed with WWE, I'm like, oh, well, he must have got those matches out of his system. Nope. That's
my general feeling is throughout their entire courtship, Mox would say, "Hey, you want to watch some of my old matches?" And Renee would just be like, "I don't think I do. I think I've seen them all." And he would say, "I don't think you have." The next thing you knew, death match.
He doesn't talk much, so he may have just never even mentioned it to her.
That's right. It was probably not like, you want to watch my old matches. It was usually like, I'm gonna watch some old Onita matches. You want to join me?
Yeah, and she was like, "No, I'll just stay over here and watch Seinfeld." And here we are.
This Is Us is on. I'm gonna stay there.
Yeah. I mean, like, when you are dating someone and you don't know things about them until you move in with them, and then you find out those things. That's her with him. Just the things are his penchant to want to be hurt all the time.
I'm seeing JJ asking about are they too long with not being full capacity, the pay-per-views lengths. I don't think that they're too long. I think, again, as we talked about, being on a Sunday is what makes it way too long. Right?
I'm exhausted.
When they're on Saturday. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock where we are. JJ, you said that it's 4 a.m. where you are. It's a lot, and it makes for a long night. Whereas on a Saturday, at least you can sleep in the next day. You forget you.
Part of the reason that I've always preferred takeovers when they were on Saturdays, because you could recover the next day from watching them. I mean, when I went to take over Portland and it was on a Sunday, that was a lot. Did he just take a drink of alcohol?
Yep, and he prayed.
And he prayed.
No, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is very like, yeah, I haven't seen John Moxley do that before.
Yeah, I wouldn't say too long at not full capacity because they can't control that. I mean, we can't control the capacity, right? Well, technically in Florida they probably could be at full capacity.
They could be.
Florida don't give a fuck.
The only thing that they have for them here is that it's an outdoor venue, so at least the
Yeah.
the chances of infection or whatever you want to call are much lower. So they're doing what they can do. I'll give them that.
The crappy part about Florida is no one can get vaccinated. So like everybody is kind of screwed unless you're coming in from another state. Like I could go to Mania as a fully vaccinated person.
Right.
But the people that are coming from Florida, I guarantee probably have not been vaccinated. Like Kenny looks like, what the did I sign up for? Look at his face.
Bryce. I just love Bryce.
Oh my God. He looks like a fucking beekeeper.
They look reversed. That looks like younger, like Dean Ambrose right there.
Yeah. Bryce is, I think that's what Danhausen was talking about the other day when he said he was buying a beekeeper suit. I think he thought he was going to referee this match.
I'm literally tweeting this right now.
Please tweet my tweets because I can't tweet my tweets. Someone said Bryce looks like he's in an Among Us suit.
Yeah, Bryce looks like he's in the Hurt Locker too.
I don't know if I can actually watch this.
Well, if you have to go, we understand.
I mean, it's like, whew.
Well, we lost Gisberto, I assume, to writing.
I'm sure that's what it is. I hope Bryce got a good bonus for reffing this.
Ooh, me too.
He just stuck his tongue out like he was going to lick that barbed wire.
You know
Sir?
he will. Bite it. Bite it. I love having Don Callis on commentary.
See, I'm different. I'm like, yeah. He won't
Bless
shut up.
I'm not listening to the commentary, so. Oh my God, I'm tired.
This is ridiculous. I love this.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Ron. A lot of people going to Fort Lauderdale for spring break.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
That's not true, Hannah. What's not true?
Have no idea.
That people can't get vaccinated? They can't. I have a friend that her mom has pre-existing conditions and she can't because she's 64 and not 65. She's been calling places every single day, like 7 different places that give vaccinations, and they will not vaccinate her because she's not 65. But she's got lung issues and all kinds of stuff. There's like no rollout, so people have no idea when they're going to be able to be vaccinated.
Yeah,
because
that's what we have here.
DeSantis is like, yeah, well, here or there, at some point you'll get it. Like,
You're right, JJ. I'm really sorry. It is very serious. There will be very serious explosions going down. You're right. I'm sorry. I'll be serious for the rest of this watch along, guys.
yeah, Ron, I'm not saying that no one can get vaccinated. I'm saying there's no rollout, and it's people don't know when they're going to get vaccinated because of it. Like, we have phases in Illinois. So you know, like, oh, I'm in this phase and I can get vaccinated. In Orlando, people have no idea what's going on.
It's very funny. Not that I'm reading something.
I think once there's blood, I'm out.
Oh, come on. You can
They're
handle some blood.
stressing me out.
Come on. And Renee tweeted out, respect for that jacket before the carnage.
Told you she got it. I love him bouncing off the one ropes that don't have anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yes.
Oh, he's
Being very careful.
You're back. Welcome.
Hello.
Computer was about to die. I had to
Oh,
move to a
no.
spot where my charger would actually reach it.
I just thought you had to run out to do some work.
No. Leave that
It's all
to the.
good.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no. This is something.
Yes, it is. I'm enjoying this so far.
Mm-hmm.
What? You hear that? No safe spaces.
yeah, except for
In this
the
match.
ropes there.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we all expecting Omega to retain here?
I am.
I am.
Yes.
Just yeah.
I think he's going to retain, and I think Moxley will be gone for a while.
Yeah, that kind of seemed like the case, and
at
least based on his promo from Dynamite.
Yeah, and somebody hinted at that like a week or two before, that they basically hinted that after Moxley's match and before this was announced that he was going to be taking a break or something. So that's when I was like,
well,
but he's not. He's booked for Bloodsport in April.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think he's taking a break, like, from their stuff.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Maybe going and taking a flight before he has to be a daddy.
Yeah, doing a couple things, and then, I mean, because Renee would be due fairly soon.
I feel like she's due in June.
Maybe. Yeah, I mean, she's got to be at least 6 months already, maybe 7. Yeah.
My whole point here was people who were like saying he's gonna. Oh, that looked great.
Oh geez.
Good stuff. Yeah, Renee saying, or people saying that like he's gonna leave AEW now because he's gonna be a dad. I'm like, there's a lot of time before that woman's giving birth. He's not just gonna sit around and wait.
Yeah, I mean, typically it's kind of like the same thing that I kept saying about Seth when everybody was like, oh no, he's gonna be gone. I'm like, about Survivor Series. I mean, she'll be about 37 weeks then. First baby, you never know when they're going to come. So, give him time in case it comes early or whenever. And she came not long after Survivor Series, like a week maybe. Like, I mean, you want to be there for it. He doesn't want to be in Japan when Renee goes into labor. So he's got to give himself some time. Like, she's due June 6th.
There you go. If that's sure, maybe that's it.
Well, I said about 6-7 months, so yeah, that would be about right.
It's a few days after my birthday.
About mid-May, he's not going to be going overseas. I mean, she's not going to be permitted to travel.
No.
And he's going to be staying with her. Especially because of pandemic protocols. I mean, I don't know how things are in Vegas, but like here, they wouldn't let him in the room with her giving birth if he'd been out of the country like in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, he could drop the title at Wrestling Dontaku in May, or he could do it at Sakura Genesis.
Yeah.
In April 4th. Like, he has enough time to go quarantine in Japan, do a match, and then come back. Because Florida has no quarantine rules, right?
Right.
So
but
he
I
can
mean,
be out and in.
Yeah. As long as he's coming back there. But I mean, like, they live in Vegas, so I don't know what her hospital.
I don't think Vegas has much else going on either with quarantine.
Yeah,
And plus, he'd be going home.
Yeah, but I'm saying like I don't know what her hospital protocols would be as far as that goes. So that would be, like every time I take my son to freaking counseling, I have to say if we've been out of the damn.
Yeah.
I have to say if we've been out of the
Sorry.
state or the country,
I don't
he's
know.
bleeding so much.
From his hands and his Mox's, yes.
Yeah, and his head.
Yeah. No, I saw the selling of the hands before I saw Moxley's face.
Look at Bryce.
Oh,
Bryce is like, what did I sign up for?
Oh, he knew what he was doing.
Oh my god, no. There's no way anyone could expect this. Oh my god. Can someone check on Renee?
Good lord.
Yeah, I just checked.
They locked
The
her in a
last
room. It's fine.
The last tweet she had was respect for the jacket.
The jacket, yeah.
She's definitely got the doctor in there with her.
I just
Hope it's not the one that.
I was gonna say the doctor's gonna be like, take the Z-Pack.
Well, I was like, I hope it's not the doctor that saw Matt Hardy.
It's
No
the same
joke.
doctor. It's the same doctor.
That doctor used to be a WWE doctor too.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's
well, maybe
Samson, isn't it?
yeah, maybe I know why you aren't employed there anymore. Like, Jesus.
Was he the one? No, it wasn't Samson. Was Samson the one that was part of the CM Punk? No, that was Chris.
No, it's
yeah.
Amon.
That was one they still have.
Yeah. So we're only 10 minutes into this match, and there's a lot going on here. Oh God! Yeah, it's a boom.
Click,
Look at
click,
that.
boom.
I don't like it. Look at all the blood in the ring. I don't like
Oh,
it.
they did it again. That's good stuff.
I don't like it.
Who sang
You
that
know
again?
You know what they really need?
Click, boom.
That's saliva?
Saliva.
Yeah, it's saliva.
Yeah.
Imagine Christian Cage in one of these matches. That's what we're doing, right?
No. Oh,
Love it.
every time they do anything, I'm like,
Such
That
a
drop
great
kick was
visual.
so
It's
good.
so much blood on his face.
I'm looking forward to the photos that they're all going to post on their socials after this.
Yeah.
And by their socials, I mean Renee posting Moxley.
Renee's. I was going to say Renee's. Yeah.
No, you know what? This might be the one time where John's like, I want to do this. I want them to see.
Oh,
He may just retweet the picture that she posts.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that man would even have a phone if he didn't have to. Oh,
How do you guys get in touch with them? We send a carrier pigeon
Jesus
into the
Christ.
board. Into the board.
Oh. Oh my god. That barbed wire stuck in his hair. Oh,
That's
Doctor
super.
There it is. Oh, that looked so bad though.
Yeah, that did not look like it went as planned.
no.
No,
JJ
it
said
didn't get
JJ said Doctor of Bloodonomics.
Blood
No,
I
you
love
would
it.
never see John Cena doing this shit.
No.
Not a chance.
Bryce has a looks like he had a tear in his suit, but he doesn't. I think it's just a shadow.
I would like to see how much blood is going to be on Bryce's suit when this match is over.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for him to get involved in a spot just to have all that red on the suit.
Right.
Be great. Visual.
Like little kid t-ball teams, like how dirty their pants and everything are after the game. That's what I want to see.
I do love Bryce's reactions though to stuff.
That's my reactions. We have the same reactions.
Yeah.
He's just wincing for everything.
Gotta check Renee's page again.
Oh.
Yep,
The
that
back-
was
the
the one I
sidewalk
was
slam.
freaking out about. That's the one
Good
I was
stuff.
freaking out about.
It's not even seeing them fall on it that hurts. It's watching them peel it off of themselves.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
It's them trying to get it off of them. As
That's-
when Kenny went through that table and
Yeah.
then was trying to get it, and it was sticking to his arm.
Yeah.
Like, what the f- is Moxley doing?
Trying to pull a piece off?
No, he wrapped it around himself.
Yeah, he's pulling a piece off to wrap around himself then.
Yeah, but he's like
that is-
shaking. And he's not doing anything with it.
Oh no, he wants to hit the bulldog choke just like he did in the Eddie Kingston match. It's a throwback.
I miss Eddie Kingston.
Ugh.
And yeah, Sam, Bryce has the full hazmat suit on. With a face covering, because pandemic.
He's a beekeeper.
Yes. I have
Oh,
asked
God, I
Sean
thought
to
they-
ask Danhausen about the beekeeper suit for Bryce.
You what?
I've asked Sean to ask Danhausen about whether or not he lent his beekeeper suit to
I
Bryce.
sent him a text that said that, and he said, ha 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 ha. I may have missed a ha or two in there.
I don't think he actually laughed is what I'm going for.
Oh, probably not.
I think you've been lied to.
He most responses to anything I say is 8,000 ha ha ha's or LMAO in all capital letters.
Bastard.
I love the referee doing a one-legged hop to sell the clothesline.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
They're out here doing this, and WWE won't let them freaking thigh slap. Somebody just sent me that Renee tweeted, WTF, man.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh,
Oh,
my
we got more
God.
exploding.
Always. Someone in the background was just screaming in the crowd.
Yeah, I know. I heard that too. I was like, "What the?"
It's like right in the back of my ears.
I'm
like,
not-
what the-
I'm not looked at Hannah when I heard the screaming. I was like, "Huh?"
I
I
mean,
think Omega got some sparks in the eye there.
he did. And Moxley's like, man, I got blood in everything. Leave me alone.
Seriously.
Oh, here we go. What's going to happen here? This is not going to be good.
Oh, they're gonna do something on that outside barbed wire board, aren't they?
Shoot.
I wish they'd bring back the spider web that they had in their unsanctioned match.
I'm gonna preface this by saying this is sarcasm, so no one takes it seriously, but Omega should toughen up. Goldberg walks through that kind of pyro every time he comes to the ring.
No, you're absolutely right.
Thousands of times. I never
agree.
saw him wipe his eye once.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, you can't
Tough,
sign
built
up.
different.
Can't sign up for a match like this and be wiping your eyes.
Right, Joel? When men were men.
That's right.
Yeah. Get crusty.
Undertaker agrees with you.
Yeah, Undertaker lit himself on fire one time and still went to the ring and did his match.
When smoke was men.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
So did
So
Gilbert.
did Gilbert.
Yeah.
I feel like pulling on the ropes when there's C4 attached is
Oh,
not a
God.
good.
Oh god, this is not gonna go. Oh god, oh
Do it.
god.
Do it. Do it. Fight him and then do
No.
it. Nose. Yeah, sorry.
Oh my god.
He's guarantee you Moxley just questioned everything he's ever done in
Oh,
life.
1000%. He's laying there like, man, is this fucking worth it?
Mm.
Like,
Good.
he cannot get off of that either. He's
Did they
literally
say how many
screaming.
I love it.
No, they
I
didn't
love
say how
this
many
business.
explosives. He's literally screaming in pain, trying to get his body off of that, like talking himself into it.
It's like, just a few more minutes. Just
You know,
a few more
he's
minutes.
like talking himself into trying to sit up
Yeah.
because everything is so stuck to him.
You just see him mouthing the F word over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wonderful.
He is 10,000% thinking, man, I'm about to have a kid. What the f
Yeah.
am I doing?
I'm learning here.
And Renee is in the back, mad as hell.
It's just her and Christian hanging in the back, and Christian's like, "No, it's fine. Don't worry about it."
No,
She's
don't
like,
worry, man.
she's like turned around facing the wall and being like, "What happened?" And Christian's like, "No, it's fine. Don't worry. They're cool. Don't worry.
He's
It's fine.
definitely
Shut
got
up.
Brandy back there for moral support right now, being like, "Well, we watched Cody get whipped in the ring. That was incredibly painful for me to watch. Like,
that was something else.
I was so uncomfortable. That was."
I think Mox is going to try to sleep standing up tonight.
Yeah, Mox ain't sleeping tonight, period.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't. I think that wouldn't be medically advised. He's definitely going to have some kind of, maybe not a concussion, but probably.
It's just a few pints of blood.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Yeah, he's going to put this on his head, isn't he?
Think about when this kid is like 10 and goes back and watches this.
They're going to think their dad is such a badass.
They're going to think they have the most badass dad in the entire world. And then I hope the same right after they go back and watch him do the freaking fake shots in the ass in WWE. And are like, what the fuck?
No kid will ever pick with them at school. Pick on them at school.
That's for sure. How long has this match been going on?
Probably
at least
20 minutes.
I think we're about 17 minutes because I remember looking at the clock and I think it said 10:14.
Okay, because if it goes 30, then all of the explosives go off.
That's what we're here
will
for.
Go 30.
Mm-hmm.
You can't promise something like that,
right? It's definitely going to happen.
It.
Yeah, it's definitely going to happen.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, now he's bleeding out of his head.
As one does.
Okay, maybe it's been close to 30.
10 minutes to go, someone said.
Yeah, so it's been 20 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Barbed wire on the floor kind of looks like prop barbed wire.
Yeah, Nate says I lost 1 pint and I was kept awake for most of the night. So
there you go.
And back to my previous comment, jobber.jj496 # the distraction.
Oh my God, just call him JJ. Please, for the love of God, just call him JJ.
Said Goldberg is a real man's man. Yes, you are absolutely right, jobber.jj496.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just kidding.
We're going to ban you. You're
that,
getting removed from the chat on Twitter.
I watched Goldberg at 54 today. Outstanding. Good man of the people. Very very down to earth. Actually, kind of an interesting story. You know, all joking aside, it's worth the watch. It's only 20 minutes.
Go ahead, tell your story.
That was the story.
He wants us to watch it. He's got a paid promo by WWE.
Yeah. I'm on not WWE. I'm on Goldberg's staff.
The Gold staff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good catch.
It's like I said, I was really looking forward to that Goldberg doc when I thought it was Goldberg at Studio 54. And then I found out that it's not the case. You see, for the young kids in the audience, Studio 54 was a club. Very popular club.
Yeah.
You mean they don't remember the sitcom with Matthew Perry?
Oh, definitely not.
Joel, you always say that like you're like 800 years older than me.
I am.
Didn't we establish the other day you're like 3 years older than me?
No, I am not that much. I'm older than you by more than that.
Ooh, not much.
I think I'm 7 years older than you. Oh yeah.
That's an interesting way to kick out.
Oh, poor Bryce.
Oh no, his leg is ripped open.
And I'm pretty sure his crotch is too. Get up, Bryce.
Good stuff. No, JJ, I'm not pushing 40 yet. That's the year after next birthday.
That's me. I'm 39.
There you go.
What was Jimmy Van's number for pushing 40?
35 plus.
35.
Oh. And here are these dorks.
Yeah, 5 and up, you round up, right?
Yeah,
So
I'm not there yet.
So I'm pushing 30, which I really am pushing 30.
Yes.
Get these dorks off my TV.
That's funny because I said in my prediction shows that Gallows would be jerking off on a bat, and I wasn't too far off.
I'm offended.
Get your ass back to Nashville, he says.
That was...
Oh no, the bat was exploding.
Yes, that's why I was offended. I'm definitely the youngest in the chat. I'm turning 21 this September. Oh geez, you are a child.
I would love to see like Eddie Kingston come out or like
I said I miss Eddie Kingston. I miss him. What are we doing? Why are we doing stuff on chairs? No, I don't like it. Oh no.
I'm loving this.
Does Moxley have a friend who comes out? What do you think?
Does Moxley have friends
Got to.
other than Renee?
There must be someone who...
she tweeted again. Just what the fuck, man? No, she didn't. That was an old tweet. Someone retweeted it.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I thought it would have been perfect if she just keeps tweeting WTF, man.
Oh, it's over.
Or is it? Yeah, no, it's over. Oh boy. Well, there you go, friends.
I wish all the the dynamite would have went off.
You know who should have came out to help him? Maki Ito.
Because she's his.
Just have that be his only friend, Maki Ito.
Or
she
big
could
dogs.
walk Gallows and Anderson.
I mean, I don't know who else could have come out at that point to help Mox.
Maki Ito.
Big dog and Seth Rollins.
Juice could have. And people would have been like, I don't understand this. Because they're feuding for the Impact titles.
Oh, oh, no. We don't care about Don Callis.
But they have to...
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, good point. No 30-minute explosions. We were robbed, friends.
Is there a button that Omega can push?
They should just set them up now just to scare
They
the
just
crap out of
said
me.
we have a few minutes before this damn thing goes off. They just ran off the referee and they're still beating the shit out of him.
Oh, God, so it's all going to go off.
Yeah, and they're tying his hands together.
Oh, no.
They're going to write him off TV. They just literally chained his hands together. I love that Anderson is still wearing his title belt around his waist as he's been beating his ass for 10 minutes now.
He's had it modified. That's his real life belt now. Keeps his pants up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Knowing his weird ass, he probably would do that.
It's a chastity belt. His wife was very specific.
Homegirl was not playing.
Oh, no.
Because eventually they have to pay off this feud with just a one-on-one, no interference match, no?
Yeah, you would
think so, but
I just want them to pay off this blowing up ring thing.
I mean, we know that Moxley has no friends, but Moxley has no friends.
Oh, that's upsetting. I'll be your friend, Moxley.
yeah, I'll wait until they're out of the ring to be your friend, but
I mean,
I'm not going in there now, but I'll do it later when you're.
FTR is not his friend, but they could still come out and beat the shit out of
Yao Ming.
them.
Oh my God, it's Shaq.
Just because they're FTR. FTR, they just like to beat up tag teams. So just come out and beat them up. You don't have to be his friend.
It'd be really cool if it was God.
Yeah, just somebody. I don't like this. Oh no. Oh no.
It's ECW. Hooray.
See, this is why I didn't like ECW. Impact, you can kill or send someone to prison, write them off TV. In AEW, you can explode them off TV.
That's right.
Oh, there goes.
Yes, exactly. Mox might not have friends, but do they have enemies? That's my point.
Yes.
Like, people don't have to like him to come out and beat their asses. Oh, we got the countdown.
Yeah.
Countdown to explosives.
Hooray! Countdown to extinction. This is what I'm here for. Let's watch some blowing up stuff.
Bryce is just chilling on the outside of the ring with half of his suit off.
I mean, he's
Run
like, I did my
away.
part.
Run away.
What are the people at ringside doing? Just being like,
Oh, well, they're running away.
smart. Oh, he has a friend. Okay.
Hey, I called that.
Yeah,
That's a
I
plan.
said I wanted to see Eddie Kingston. He's got like 21 seconds, so he better get his ass down there.
Oh,
He
yeah,
just
I'm
gonna
at
chill in
40
the ring with
seconds
them?
here.
Are they both going to die in the ring? Is he going to chill? Oh, he's not doing anything. He's just patting him.
Just
Like,
big
what-
hugs.
What's that supposed to
Everybody
do?
dies together.
Is he going to lay on top of him? That's like a mother protects her child when something's happening. Just lay
Yeah.
on top of him.
It's-
Yep, that's what he's doing. Oh, that
And
was.
Butcher and Blade. Oh,
Oh, really?
Uh,
That was like some.
it looks like he was trying to get
Sparklers.
him up to get him out of there.
Rob, was that not pathetic?
that was really pathetic.
That was like some fucking 4th of July sparklers.
What the?
That was pathetic.
I think that was the joke.
But he's acting like he's dead on top of Moxley.
Everyone's just booing.
Yeah, that wasn't as visually
Yeah.
cool as I thought it.
John, I love seeing these replies. Sean Ross, that explosion was a dud. John Pollock, yikes.
That's going to be the first question they're asked in the media scrum, too.
That was awful.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
like, you got
that-
a medic out there checking on both of them like they're dead. When
I'm going to
four
assume
freaking
that.
sparklers went off around the ring. Like,
Yeah.
I love the
Oh
crowd.
no, everyone's upset.
I love the crowd booing them.
I do like
Believe
the
me, they're
story.
already reacting poorly.
Yeah,
Oh,
I love it. I do like the fact that Kingston's protecting him, but
Oh yeah, I love how
Yeah.
I called that he was going to lay
Yeah.
over the top of him like he was his mother, and that's exactly what he did. Like,
I feel like they could have spun this as like a Kenny comes out and is like, I gotcha. I scared you. I didn't actually set up the ring to explode, blah blah blah, or
but
some
the issue
bullshit.
is that Eddie is
Yeah.
laying there like he's dead. They have
No, I get it.
doctors
They're
in
not-
there.
Yeah, no, it's
like,
being sold poorly.
yeah, like they've got doctors in there checking, and they're doing their part. This is what they were supposed to do, but
Yeah.
this is stupid.
oh, he's
Moxley's-
talking.
Yeah, Moxley's finally like functioning.
Because the
His eyes are swollen.
explosions on the outside of the ring didn't look bad. They felt like they had like a bit more heft to them, but the ones inside the ring were just like,
Pathetic.
yeah, they were like
Yeah.
the weakest sparklers you've ever seen.
Awful.
Like it didn't need to be like a big kaboom, but
Could have been something. That was just sad.
yeah. I wonder if Eddie Kingston should have maybe just kind of recognized the situation and maybe not
Well,
passed out from it.
or even the guy that like came to the first guy in the ring should have said, "Stop acting."
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're wiping the blood off Moxley's face now, and they got water for. They just went off the air. That was not good. Not a way to end that pay-per-view. By
Yeah, that
any
was one
means.
hell of a way to end it. All right.
Almost
Well,
a 4-hour
friends,
show for that.
you guys have gone off the air, so here we go. Rob, where can the friends find you on the internet?
You can find me at Rob Wilkins. Otherwise, on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I cover AEW Dark and AEW Dynamite on Fightful.com.
Gisberto, where can they find you?
Find me on Twitter at Gootsamatic and on Fightful Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and starting next week on Thursdays as well.
Hannah, Miss Wholesome,
right.
where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/queens_court. You can follow me on Twitter at yourqueenhan, but I will not be tweeting for a bit. So.
And friends, right now, go over to youtube.com/Fightful. Go check out the post show with Jeremy Lambert, Joe Holbert, and Cassidy Haynes. And you can also check out the post media scrums. Again, youtube.com/Fightful. Leave a like on the video. You can find me at Joel Pearl, JoelPearl, or you can find me twitch.tv/Joel Pearl. Friends, thank you for hanging out with us and enjoy your wrestling. We'll see you next time for another watch along.
Thank you. See you guys.